started the broadcast. Welcome to the Closet Gamer. And we are here with session 11 of Secret of Duncaster. Last we left off, we were at the Irmar's Grand Keep, where our merry adventures were face to face with Kieran Elderwin, aka Lyra's dad, who everyone thought was left at his little shop of horrors across town. So that was a little interesting. Does anyone want to do a recap of the previous session?
Chelsea.
3.
It's always
2,
a request that Chelsea do it.
1. All right.
I have notes, but I honest to God don't really remember since I had basically a whole bottle of mead and an alcohol before we even started. So I have notes, but they don't mean anything to me.
Well, the most important part is that Sunshine did some really weird tail sex things with.
Yup.
That's it. That's the whole thing. That's all. Anyway.
The Tabaxi tail stroker. My favorite line from the first half.
The Tabaxi tail flirting sexy time was just amazing.
Wonderfully awkward.
Awkward for y'all, maybe.
I mean, yeah, that's basically how we started off, right? We got into town.
I don't know what you guys were listening to. I was trying to get down.
Found a bar and tavern, so that we could try to start to get some info.
Yeah,
found a creepy Tabaxi sneaky guy.
Gail almost got us in a bar fight.
Said there was a dragon man.
There was indeed a dragon
man
man.
like fish.
He did like fish.
And then Gail got a fish for our friend that we were not getting in a bar fight with now.
In just over a minute, too. He said, give me a minute, and he was back, right after.
He was very quick. I revealed to everybody that I was pretty sure my dad was Master Redfeather, although I thought that shit was the dumbest name ever.
Really?
We tried to be super sneaky, but then accidentally bought the most expensive booze in the house.
That's right.
And everyone noticed. So, #fail.
We're going up in the club and we're going to buy 12 bottles of Cristal and expect nobody to notice.
We were making it rain, but wanted to do it stealthily. It was a poor choice. It was fine. Chelsea did the tail sex thing and played a really cool game.
I was going to say, I played a really cool Tabaxi game.
You got some dice or something, right?
Yeah, Tabaxi dice or whatever that thing was.
Yeah, she got a fancy set of dice.
And we found out that guy works for the Thieves Guild.
Yeah, an honest thief.
Could possibly be helpful should we need somebody to sneak our asses out of this city.
And if you guys want to see more of Lock on an Open Door, you can come watch us every other Tuesday. Because that's Mike's character in our Tuesday game.
This is true.
That makes it a little more awkward.
That's so great!
Believe me, Chelsea, that is why I said it was awkward.
That makes it better.
Holy shit, that was actually your character from another game?
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
He does the voice and everything. It's amazing.
Holy shit.
I'm a little embarrassed.
Wait, does your character in your Tuesday night game, is he in a Thieves Guild?
Yeah.
He's in a different, similar guild, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. So is he a rogue?
He is a rogue.
Awesome.
That makes so much more sense to our conversation earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So we did the thing there, and then we didn't get in the fight, and then we were like, we're going to sneak to my dad's shop. We thought we were sneaky. We were not. I went in, yelled at my dad. Then he told me that everything I thought to be true about him was mostly wrong. And then the cops came, man. And we had to sneak out. And then I rolled a 1 on myself.
Yes.
Because the armor gets clangy. Gets caught on things.
Yeah, that's right, because we had put up the entire pass without trace and everything, so even with like a +10, you still fucked it up.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
But then you thought about playing hide and seek with your dear dad.
Yeah, that I know, and then I did okay. And we made it to, I don't remember the name of the place that we had to go to. We found some signs and we followed them and climbed a wall and got in. And there were lots of rich people who Lyra hates. And every time she told people her name, they were like, "Holy shit." And then they kept pointing us in this certain direction. We went in. There was a guy meditating that I poked with my mace to.
Is that the guy that sounded like Kermit the Frog?
Yes. That was Spistus Baronum.
Kermit the Frog was meditating, and I couldn't get his attention, so I poked him with my mace, which did indeed get his attention, and he would have been mad had I not told him my name. And then he took us to my dad again, and I was really confused. And then Mike made us end the session. So I still don't know what's going on.
So one thing in between all of that, between when you left Karen's Curios and when you got to the Grand Keep of Irmar.
Oh yeah, the lady.
There was a bunch of hubbub about someone known as Her Elegance.
That's in my notes.
And there were literally hundreds of people rushing towards the Plaza of Tyrann's Bounty, where they were supposed to see this woman.
And that's how we snuck in, because they were all distracted. Got it. Forgot about that part. I was just distracted by all the rich dicks.
I'm often distracted by dicks too.
But are they rich?
Some, I mean, I live in Carmel, so I'm sure some of them are rich.
That means nothing to me. I don't know where that is.
That's true.
They're rich and creamy.
You haven't heard of the notorious Carmel Dicks?
Sorry.
X-Card, anyone? X-Card, is that coming soon? No? Okay.
Scottsdale.
It's not extensive, in-depth conversation about the size of someone's wiener.
It is the Scottsdale of Indianapolis.
Imagine a place where when you go to
that still
Target,
means nothing to me.
Okay, here it is. You go to Target, it's full of like upper middle class white people in their soccer mom SUVs in Lululemon workout clothes that they have never worn to the gym because they don't want to get sweaty. And
so it's like where I'm at now.
Wow. That reminds me of going to Home Depot recently and seeing a woman there who was dressed up looking for probably, like a sexy manly man in Home Depot. She was not there to buy anything, or she just was going to go to the club afterwards. It was weird.
Have you guys seen the picture of the girls in the puffy blue jacket vests with the knee-high leather boots? They're like, Han Solo season has begun. That's what it looks like at Target in Carmel.
Yep.
Yes.
Pumpkin spice lattes for days.
There are so many pumpkin spice lattes.
I'm sorry, I love pumpkin spice lattes.
I mean, I do too, but when you combine it with soccer mom vehicles and Lululemon, you get the most basic bitch in the world, and that's where Carmel is.
Yep,
Cool.
Carmel's basic. Mm-hmm. I love it.
Cool.
It's totally fine, yeah.
Anywho, but yeah, that about covers it. You did meet a dragonborn by the name of Rogar, who was part of the Adventurers Guild, and he let you know that the majority of the Windermere chapter does not really believe you guys to be as terrible as the wanted posters may say.
Oh, right.
Right. Nobody hates us. That's good. Most
Well,
people.
I mean,
Well,
Well,
not.
A
These are the
lot of people
majority.
hate us, but a lot of people don't hate us, or the people we care about.
and then about 50-50 of the Windermere chapter are a little bit weird on Eileen. So
They don't like her because she was nice to people who were different.
right.
oh,
That's
that's
not okay
right.
with me.
The fact
Just
that she
tell
took
her-
in the oddballs rubbed some people the wrong way.
Just tell her to come on.
Fuck off.
Everybody cool out.
Uh,
All right. So, Marcus, you were not among the party last session.
I was not.
So, what were you doing?
I was hanging out with the Brothers of Istis and Gilmoria, or Gilmery,
Gilmurray.
was freaking out the whole time, trying to get me to leave to find her brother. And then so eventually we left, and we got directed to Iramar's Grand Keep. And holy crap, there's the rest of my friends.
Got it.
Hey guys, what's up?
Does he get to us before I go poke Kermit the Frog?
Yes. Now, between that point and the point where you meet up with your friends, there is a moment where Gilmurray finds out about her brother. Her brother, Ervol, who, if you'll remember, was previously a member of the Church of Palor, but had left due to differences of opinions. She finds out that Ervol is dead.
Oh.
And so she's just bawling uncontrollably.
So she is absolutely inconsolable and begs you to leave her so that she can pray to someone, but she's not sure who to pray to.
Can I try to convince her to come with us? Because I think she'll be safer if she stays with us.
You sure can.
Because and I'm gonna say this to her, that I'm not real sure that you being alone in a big city is what's best in your time of grief. I don't have a whole lot of experience with grief, but I do know that a burden shared is halved. So if you could stay with us, then maybe we could pull through this together. Roll my
Yeah, what do you want to roll there? Persuasion?
probably persuasion.
Survey said.
Ooh.
Survey says I did okay.
Damn, Marcus is persuasive.
21.
She's down on her knees and she is again sobbing, but she sniffs and wipes away some snot and wipes away some tears from her eyes, and she says, I you're right. I don't know anyone else in this town, and I don't know what else to do. Ervol's all I had left.
He's not all you had left.
First Palor, and now my brother. I just don't know.
I don't know either, but I know that sticking together will make it easier to get through this.
Very well. I will be with you. I don't know what use I can be for you, but I will do what I can.
Are we
Doesn't
with
matter.
him?
Go ahead.
I was going to say, are we witnessing this, or is this before?
No, this is before. So
Okay,
you
cool.
guys split off at some point, and this is between when you meet back at the Grand Keep.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you're useful or not. None of us are worried about that. We look out for each other, and I can't just leave you behind.
I appreciate that. You're truly noble.
Come on. And Chelsea, you'll be happy to hear this. My son grabbed my pan flute earlier, and I have absolutely no idea where it is. So
Oh, thank God.
it's not here tonight.
Oh,
Oh,
I mean,
I
don't
can go
know
grab my
how
recorder if you want.
Then better.
Terrible for me.
Just find a quick, like, really nice pan flute thing that you can just play loudly off your YouTube or something. You know?
well, I mean, if you don't have your band flute, you have to sing tonight.
You are a
Okay.
bard.
Okay.
Or like, like poems would probably
Yeah,
work.
nice little rhyme scheme, just a little A-B, nothing too crazy.
Come with me, and you'll see a world of pure imagination.
you know, drums are good. You could drum on the table.
I'm so happy right now.
Oh, that was good, Chris. That was good.
Drums are good. Fuck.
You know what's also
That
good?
was a
Not singing and
cold
drumming
burn.
instead.
That was a cold burn.
The thing with drumming though is you gotta stay in rhythm.
I
have
thought that was
no
great.
rhythm. No rhythm.
Oh man. Okay. Good enough.
Anywho, all right, you've got Gilmarie, and she will follow you.
Into the dark.
Into the woods to slay the giant.
Into the
Oh boy, that was a good one.
Into the woods.
I am so glad someone made a Death Cab reference.
Yo, I'm here for you.
Sorry, guys. If you want me to sing, it's going to be musical theater or nothing.
There's never a bad time for
I'm a
Death
big
Cab
fan.
reference.
Oh, good old Death Cab.
The little emo kid in me is just jumping for joy.
My outer
Wait, is he
emo.
jumping or is he like hanging his head for joy?
That one.
No,
Guaranteed it's that one.
no. He's jumping off a cliff.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Because nobody understands him.
Well, I mean, Death Cab understands him, but, that's not enough.
That's just, yeah.
It's never.
So he lets his hair down in front of his eyes and goes right off that cliff.
Did you just flick your hair out of your eyes, Mike?
I did.
That was awesome.
You were the best
was
thing that has
awesome.
ever happened to me. That was beautiful.
Wow. We're kind of impossible tonight.
Yeah,
Yep.
this is gonna be tough.
Yeah, Mike, you thought you were going to be the issue with drinking, and we're 50 minutes into our session, and we've done jack
I'm not gonna
all.
lie. I think I still am the issue.
Oh, God.
I'm the issue. Anyway, Marcus and Gilmer at the gate of the Brotherhood of Irmar to see your friends head into the large room just past the main entrance room. So the main atrium is kind of a big, large marble, super ornate. This Marcus, this complex is opulent. It is beautiful. Everything is ornately carved. It's made out of fine materials. The grounds are well manicured, green and beautiful, where everything else around it is maybe not quite as nice.
15th century European Catholic. Gotcha.
Yeah. So inside, you're greeted with like shining marbles, polished stones, and things like that. And on the far wall, you see your friends heading into what is apparently a treasury. It looks like a large golden room. As you move forward, they are talking to a man in the middle of the room who is basically poked out of a trance. And the room itself is probably, I don't know, 50 feet cubed, perfectly golden. Everything is just gold.
I love gold.
An exchange happens, and the party is led to the far wall where there doesn't appear to be a door, but the man who was once in a trance places his hand on the wall. A door appears, and the party moves forward into the following the next room. And it's at that point that you catch up to them, and what you see is another man standing with his head back. You would assume in some sort of trance. He moves his head down to look directly at Lyra, and he smiles knowingly at the half-elf companion that you've come to know. And that's where we are.
So Lyra's immediately going to hug him because she thought for sure he was going to prison. So yeah, just run up, hug him, and then be like, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh yes. Oh. He hugs back. A very firm
dad hug.
A firm dad hug that you would almost say has some love behind it. And he says, Lyra, I don't know why the Blackguard is after you. I don't know why Vanna Sextocles is after you. But whatever you're wrapped up in is far greater than you can ever imagine.
Cryptic, good. Glad we're communicating better. What? I don't know why they're after us either at this point. I would like to know why you were there and now you're here and what you know, because this isn't getting us anywhere and they are definitely after us. Any help would be great.
He nods knowingly, and he waves his hand in a majestic, swooping motion, and the room around you that was once a perfectly 50 by 50 golden cube is instantly transformed into a sort of sitting room. Somewhat reminiscent to the study that you are in at Kieran's Curios.
Like for everybody?
For everybody.
When there's something strange
So it sounds like there's some nice
in the neighborhood.
probably couches, chairs, things like that, since it's a sitting room.
He motions to everybody and says, please, have a seat. Would you need any refreshments? We have a very long and very serious conversation ahead of us.
Well, at this point, I don't feel necessarily threatened by this weird session we came into, so I'll jump to one of the seats still in my cat form and then transform once I'm there. So.
Oh God, I forgot you were a cat.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that's right.
That is
Hell
true.
yeah. I was waiting in case shit still went south because I was like, no, I'm still a cat. He can't do bad shit.
Are you full-size Duncaster or are you disproportionately small Duncaster?
I'd come back to full size at this point, yeah. I see no point to hide it anymore. I mean, he obviously, knows Lyra and the rest of us, so. And we're inside with just him, so not too concerned.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sigh and kind of like very ungracefully flop back into some kind of chair, kind of hoping that I mess it up a little bit, just
I'm
to
gonna-
irritate him.
I'm gonna do the same, and as I sit next to Lyra.
I'm gonna go try and pour drinks for everybody.
Yeah, there is a cart that has several different amber-ish spirit-looking liquids, and a vase with looks like chilled water. A beverage cart, if you will. Several little glasses. Everything is amazingly elegant, well-crafted, beautiful.
Can I tell if he would have done the frat boy trick, where you put really crappy vodka in a really nice bottle?
Yes.
I mean,
Being a sailor, I'm used to drinking just rot gut rum.
yeah, I mean, if you taste it, you will be able to tell.
There you go. Find the best stuff and pour some for Lyra. I literally imagine me shouting that over to you as Marcus over there, like whatever's the strongest.
Fair
Or
enough.
Lyra, one of those.
I'm gonna look at Master Redfeather and sort of move my finger back and forth until he nods at one of the bottles and pour what I perceive to be a double measure with a splash of water and hand that to Lyra before I do anything else.
I'm gonna take it and like just lean over to Sunshine and just I really, really hate rich people. And I'm just gonna like start drinking.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna. Oh, I was gonna lean over and be like, "Yeah, no, just chug it, homie. Just chug it."
Oh God, this can't be happening.
So what you drink is a very fine brandy. It's just absolutely delicious, unless you hate brandy, in which case it's not delicious. But if you like brandy, it's probably the best brandy you've ever had.
I mean, Maggie does not like brandy, but Lyra's been around a lot of booze in her life, so
I think given the situation, Lyra would drink gasoline right now.
I was gonna say I don't think Lyra really even cares what she's drinking at this
Yeah,
point, as long as she's drinking something.
I imagine it's probably like a nice sipping brandy, and she's gonna like 2 gulps. It's down, like smooth. Okay.
Some of the brandy I've had has been indistinguishable from gasoline. So,
Kieran looks over your ragtag party, and just kind of gives a grim look. He starts. He says, I do have a lot to explain. Have you heard of Iramar? Are you familiar with Iramar?
Have I heard of Iramar, guys?
I've heard he has a brotherhood.
If you give me 2 seconds, I'll be able to check my notes.
The only thing you guys have heard is that it's more or less a rich person's club.
Yeah, what I know is that it seems to be a perfect fit for you. But other than that, no, I don't really concern myself with rich dude clubs.
He nods. Yes, that's the face of the Brotherhood, indeed. Sort of gentleman's club for the wealthy and powerful. Indeed, though, it's much more. Indeed, we in the Brotherhood have ideals and a mission far greater than wealth and brotherhood, even. You see, many people have forgotten, but Istis, the god of time, at one point had a brother. And before many eons ago, Irmar had, they say, been killed. But that is not true. You see, time always has two sides. You have time itself, and then the passage of time. Istis is time itself, while Irmar, his brother, was the passage of time. And we, the Brotherhood of Istis, we dedicate our lives to knowing Irmar and knowing the passage of time. And it's much more than I can explain now, but it's a theory many explore called time travel. That we try to become familiar with.
For Rizzle?
What? What?
Have you been getting into your alcohol? Because you're telling us time travel. Like, what?
I mean, y'all realize we're in a world where magic is a thing, right? Like, why is this so far fetched?
Time travel is a whole different.
Yeah, but like,
whole
if
different
we
thing.
if we can bring people back from the brink of death, why wouldn't if we can bring people back from being dead, like necromancers, like why can't time travel
Have
exist?
you
You
never
rip a hole
heard
in
of
the
magical
space-time-
time travel?
I can bring people back from being dead.
You'll rip a
Not
hole in the space-time continuum. You'll like unmake reality.
I
Time
don't
travel.
know. In my experience in this world, like, yes, I've seen a lot of amazing things happen, and some of you have been the ones to literally show that to me. But time travel, that's messing with forces at a whole different level.
You can make cats and dogs appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're fairy
That's
creatures.
actually
That's fine.
that's a point that I'm gonna give that point to Sunshine. Turned into a cat earlier, so
I mean, I know about slowing down time, and I know about moving faster relative to the people around you. But I mean, the laws of magic are at play here. You do not f with time.
He nods. He says, yes, time is a fickle beast, and it requires great concentration. You met Spistus.
is that Kermit?
Yes, that was Kermit.
Got it. Is Kermit a creature that there's no equivalent to Kermit in this world that I live in?
No.
It's someone from your past that your dad also knew.
I just want I just want Lyra to call this guy Kermit, but it doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Kermit the Grung.
Your half-elf friend is correct that the threads of time are very delicate and not to be moved, certainly not to be cut. But within the Brotherhood, we seek to tightrope walk upon those threads to find answers. And
answers to what?
Well, in simpler times, it was just fancy stories to tell to our rich brethren. In times like today, when the days are long and the mass
Literally
walk
never
the
ending.
streets, our answers become bit more pressing.
So you're telling me that you can travel back in time. Can you travel forward in time?
No.
Just back.
And it's not necessarily that I travel back in time, but my consciousness travels back in time. My
Is this a
physical,
memory exercise?
my physical being, not necessarily, but pieces of me.
Outside of the game, are we talking something kind of more equivalent to like Bran and Game of Thrones kind of level stuff?
I was gonna go Harry Potter.
Uh,
I'd understand a Harry Potter reference, preferably.
close to Harry Potter, yeah. So like
Like the time turner or like the pensive?
Pensive is what I'm thinking.
like
Nerds.
Ryan?
Gonna look
Seriously?
this up. Pensive.
What?
Pensive. Harry Potter.
I'm gonna go to your house and fight you tonight.
you're basically
Why?
talking about a specter
I didn't say shit.
that a specter that is an avatar of your present day being living in the past.
So could they only experience things that they've experienced, or is this like a free pass
He's
with
trying to get in.
astral projection?
This is astral projection, basically. Through time. He continues. He says, "You met me not too long ago in my shop, correct?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did you touch me?
No.
Mm.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
What
Touch
you
it.
Holy
experienced- What you experienced was a projection of myself on the past.
How did you know I would be there to go back and wait for me?
Because you are here.
Oh my god. Lyra's nose immediately starts bleeding. She's just got like a bloody
Fucking
nose.
stressed. Just
I'm
focus
gonna
yourself.
stand up from the chair I was in and kind of pace around with that kind of like the ramifications of what he's saying is blowing my goddamn furball mind.
I'm not okay with this.
You must understand.
I'm gonna pull out. Sunshine's gonna pull out a tissue and just kind of like blot at Lyra's bloody nose. Deal with that.
You must
I'm tired of my
understand
water.
this.
I'm gonna try some of that brandy.
This type of transgression through time requires great concentration. And that is why we spend our days here in these. He beckons to the room that you're in. That is sort of an illusion of a study, but he alludes to the golden rooms that you were in before. We spend our days in meditation, digging deeper and deeper and deeper into the past.
So, Mike, with a 16 insight, can I tell if he meant to say transgression instead of transportation? Was that on purpose? Transgression typically, at least what I'm familiar with the usage of the word, is for a crime.
As far as you're concerned, the usage of transgression is completely deliberate.
So he knows it's a crime. He knows it's wrong. He's just doing it.
Yes.
I'm seriously not okay with this.
What? This seems like you think that I'm into some shit, and you're gonna sit here and tell me that you're time traveling? And like, not just time traveling, you're interacting with people. I don't even know
sort
the
of hangs his
ramifications
head.
of that.
He hangs his head. There is a cost, obviously. Yes, there is a cost. But Lyra, look at what's happening right now. These atrocities that are happening in our world right now, they have to be stopped. They have to be stopped, and I don't know any other way to do it.
How does time traveling stop them? How is what you're doing going to stop this?
Who else is going to do something? We must find answers. We must find a clue as to who is doing this and why they're doing it and how they're doing it and what they plan to do.
That's all fine and dandy, but what have you figured out?
Didn't I tell you?
You know, all you told us is that you have been time traveling and that what we're into is worse than we thought, which is really bad because I thought that it was pretty much as bad as it gets. So
I told you about Nerul. I told you about the pantheon of gods and Igniltith, and we've learned all of this through our research. We strive to go further back, but we just don't have the time. For every minute,
from a time traveler.
Every minute we spend, we can only go back so far.
I'm just curious. Would I know, like, because I'm proficient in religion, like, is this a big no-no to the gods themselves? Like, are they gonna be pissed about this?
I mean, I would assume so.
This is pretty much unheard of. Like, it's just not something that would even be fathomable. As far as you're concerned.
Okay.
I think we should be open to hearing what he has to say, only because, I mean, in the history of magic in general, there have always been times where some sort of type has been looked upon and frowned upon, whether that's necromancy, changing forms like I do as a druid, and I'm not. Stop it, dog. And I'm not looking on this like it's a necessarily positive thing you're doing, Master Redfeather, but
please don't.
If you think the ends,
God,
yeah.
Don't call him.
If you think the ends justify the means, then maybe we should at least hear him out as to how this is supposed to help us handle the situation at hand. I mean, we have a war of gods ruining our world right now. I think time travel might be the least of our concerns, despite the fact that it's insane.
Well, yeah, but like I'm not against you, but like getting more information on like what he knows and what he's seen and like anything to help us would be fantastic. It seems like he's just like giving us background information and then just like dicking us around.
Yeah, I would
think
say
that's yet to be seen.
That their forays into time travel have the potential to be the root cause of everything that's going on, because the axis has, I mean, the sun has moved, the days are longer, how we measure time is being screwed up, and these motherfuckers are time traveling. Like,
but if they've been doing it for a long time, which it sounds like they have been, and this is all just starting to happen now, like I don't think that, like, yeah, it
well,
could have,
that's the
like,
question. Did their actions cause the current predicament, or are their actions in response to the current predicament? Like, that's what I'd like to know of Kermit, as you wanted to try to call him earlier.
But that's the thing you can't answer when people fuck with time, because you don't know what happened first.
I think that's why we gotta hear him out at this point. I understand the frustration and anger towards the use of this type of magic, but we don't know enough right now, and obviously he has a lot to tell us.
Okay, so
I'm saying this while pacing and obviously doing this whole fucking face rubbing thing and like. Wah.
I gotta step away for just a second. Sorry, guys.
Now we can really deliberate.
What's happening?
I
Like,
can't believe he threw time travel in. That is my weakness. I will watch anything that involves time travel, no matter
Me
how
too.
garbage it is. I fucking love time travel shit.
like the lake house.
Yes, like the lake house. That's right.
See,
That's why I watched it, actually. I was like, oh, I'll check it out. Oh, yeah, that has to do with time travel. I'm watching it. And I mean,
What's
Keanu.
Oh my god, wait, does that mean you've watched The Time Traveler's Wife?
No, should I? Is that
Yes.
actual time travel, or is that
Wait,
just
there's
a,
a-
like,
No,
There was
crappy
another
title?
one.
it's actual time travel.
Oh, God, I love time travel so much. Oh, yeah.
oh, see,
No,
time
what's the
travel
time traveler's
confuses
wife?
the bejesus out of me.
There was another one called like what was it? It started with an A, and it was about like time travel, and it was definitely like just like a straight up like romance movie or like drama or whatever.
What about
Um,
Frequency?
Oh, Frequency's so good.
Yep, it's a good
Yeah,
movie.
that's a good one.
Matt, have you seen Frequency?
No, I haven't. I'm getting
Oh,
used
you
to
haven't?
getting close to
Don't
these
walk.
things.
Run, Don't Walk.
All right, let's
Aw.
see. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up a little notepad action here.
IMDb Frequency.
Time Traveler's Wife.
And
I'm like 98% sure that's a Nicholas Sparks book too.
It is.
Ugh.
It's
That's time
like
travel. I'll check
Ugh.
it out. It's that bad.
and even if you don't like the Dresden Files, the 14th Dresden Files book is like the main like plot device is time travel.
Oh, man.
It's a really, really interesting take on Merlin and time travel.
I love the different ways people take it, and like one thing I'm really looking forward to is you guys have probably seen some of their videos if you've been on the internet. But one of my favorite VFX groups on YouTube is Corridor Digital, and they just did a YouTube Red series that's going to release in like the next couple of weeks called Lifeline, and apparently it's like a Minority Report style like corporation that you pay them for insurance against your death, and they make sure to stop your death from crazy predicaments like getting shot or in a car accident or something, and that's part of the policy you get with them necessarily. So these motherfuckers are time traveling. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch the shit out of that. And I love what they do. Everything they do is great, like anime fidget spinners.
Oh, did you ever
That thing
read
you
that?
posted with anime fidget spinners was awesome.
Yeah,
Did you
that's
ever
them.
read
That's
that
Corridor
book in
Digital.
high school called The Sound of Thunder, I believe, and it was about like time traveling and like you can't like anything you do like you have to be very careful because like anything you do when you travel in time can affect the future and like someone
Butterfly
ends up
effect
stepping
bullshit.
yeah
But with
and someone
time,
ends up
yeah.
stepping on a butterfly and fucking everything up.
The Sound of Thunder is a science fiction short story by Rad Bradley, published in a magazine in 1952. Oh, there we go. 2005 science fiction thriller film.
Yeah, I actually saw it for extra credit in my English
2
class.
stars on IMDb. Ooh.
Oh yeah, it was
Still
awful.
gonna
It was
watch it because
terrible.
it's time travel.
Yeah, that's what I was leading into is, hey, it's a short story, but it's also a movie.
Nice. I'll check it out. Welcome back, Mike. We're talking about time
sorry,
travel
guys.
stuff. I don't know why. Can't
Why
figure
not?
out why.
Weird.
Okay.
Let's be honest, we were suggesting movies for you.
Yeah. Yeah. We have to get me past the lake house. So apparently now I have to watch The Time Traveler's Wife.
I understand I have a lot to answer to. But I need to know, why does Paylor, or why does the House of Paylor want your heads?
because they're
Who wants to
being
give a
taken
synopsis
over
of
by
that one?
demons.
The House
House
of
of
Paylor
Paylor
are not followers of Paylor, it seems like. They have a different agenda. Or Paylor has gone completely off the rails.
The House of Paylor has been taken over by demons, and
Literal demons that we have fought. Literal demons.
and they hate us because we know they're demons.
And because we
And-
kicked their ass.
We kicked their ass. They destroyed our home. Yeah, so we're basically just kind of at war with them a little bit.
Why else? What else? Why would they need you? expunged. Nothing you've said.
Because we know all of this.
What?
Do they need
What did-
scapegoats?
I really don't know.
There's nothing else.
You think that there's another reason?
Are you really
I
a
look
time
I look
traveler?
over to some of the party and I kind of hint almost at my my backpack that I have that black stone in, and I'm kind of hinting, trying to imply to
No.
everybody,
No.
could it have anything to do with this without saying anything?
I mean, probably, but I don't want to fucking tell him.
Yeah, that's kind of the fence I'm on right now. I'm like,
Exactly where I'm
I don't
at, too.
necessarily trust this guy, but I wonder if there's some crossing of, shit here. Again, I can't lie, so I'm not trying to say anything, or else I'll be like, yeah, it's probably the dragon friend we have.
If I didn't think this guy was so wise, I would cast Zone of Truth, but I
was
have,
just thinking the same thing.
But I have my wisdom modifier is like a 1 and like an 11, like in general, so he'd probably beat me.
Wait, what does he have to
Doesn't
be?
need a wisdom save, does it?
I think it's
Yeah, it does.
charisma.
Oh, well,
Let me double
you
check.
sure as hell don't want that from me then.
I can't cast it, so I don't know.
2 seconds. 2 seconds, everyone. Sorry, I was up front.
Yeah, it's Zone of Truth.
All right.
It's a
Trusty
charisma
notebook.
saving throw.
Is it well, I mean, my charisma is at 15, but I still think that he could like kick my ass in a charisma roll off.
He did last time.
Yeah, so there we go.
Why are you asking us about the House of Palor, and what is it that you think we've done to piss them off? Because I'll be honest with you, there's been so much going on right now. I don't really know why they hate us, other than they're demons and we don't like demons.
They have an agenda far greater than finding a simple scapegoat for the trashing of a small little blip on the map of Denora. They have dug their claws as far in as they can within the infrastructure and the society of Windmere. That whatever you may have been involved in Duncaster, as far as I know, and from what you've told me, would not garner such attention.
All right, Mr. Know-It-All, what do you think it is then?
He shakes his head and he says, I don't know. I have told you what I know and what we have learned. I have told you that we seek a book from the age of the reign of dragon tyranny. And if I had to guess, it had something to do with that. And gods, I hope you do not have that book.
Fuck me!
Please, did Margaret say that out loud?
Yeah.
Sidebar out of character. Do we have that book?
No.
We just have the we have the stone. We went on a mission for the stone.
Right. I know we have the stone, and I know we are in contact with...
Which they sent us after.
Right.
Not in character, like totally out of game. We left that fucking book with the shop that burned down with Walton the Learned and Jacques in the tower. The book is back in Duncaster.
Oh shit.
Wait, did we
Or
have
maybe
a
they
book?
got a hold
Can
of the...
somebody give me a quick 2-minute update? I had to step away for something important and I came back to people talking about the magic Black Dragonstone. Did we tell him?
No,
No.
God,
we're-
no.
Oh,
Shut your
okay,
mouth.
good. This is just talking amongst yourselves. Cool. That's
But-
all I needed to know.
Little
Good
bit of
enough.
metagame, but we
So a little clarification that the
I-
House of Palor did not send you on the mission to find the Black Dragonstone. It was, in fact, Slyborn who had taken control of Brummelmar.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes.
He made Brummelsmar do it, remember? To
Right.
send a group of like worthy adventurers
Oh,
that
yeah,
would be able
yeah,
to heed the call.
yeah.
But Brummelsmar was
Fucking
a part
Slyborn.
of the local chapter of the House of Palor is probably where the overlap is getting.
Okay, I feel like I missed something on the book though out of game.
Yeah,
we
I think
found
I-
a book that had a map of the Black Fathom Hollows in it, and it had some Orcish writing that nobody could read. And because the Tower of Walton the Learned was full of books, I gave it to him.
Oh, but we didn't know what that book was.
No fucking clue.
Marcus, take
Where-
inspiration.
No fucking clue.
Great. Cool.
Can we? I feel like we could probably tell him that. Because I mean, it's not like we're in possession of the book.
Yeah, I mean,
As far as we're concerned, it's burned.
We don't know what the book is. We don't know that the book is anything.
He
The
could
book
go
is
back in
gone.
time and look at it.
I mean, that's true. But the book is, as far as we know, the book is gone. I'm going to tell him that.
Yeah.
That as
Okay.
far as we know, the book is gone.
What the hell is going on?
You mean to tell me that the book that you sought,
Mm.
well, the book that you found is back in Duncaster?
We don't know what
Not
the book
anymore.
is.
The book
I
is
mean,
gone.
the book could
was
be
a tower that
anything.
burned down.
Let me clarify here. The book that I was looking for, it was a book that was stolen by a band of goblins.
Mm-mm. Mhm.
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 The book had a strange writing in it.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Keep going.
Yep.
Keep going.
It
Check your
had,
boxes.
It's getting warmer.
it had maps.
Mhm.
Yeah,
written-
it had some of those.
Yep. Mhm. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well, it's probably in ashes now,
And-
as it turns out.
And you were
Hold
in
on, one more.
possession of said book.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Were.
potato.
Wait, keyword, were.
Were.
Past tense,
We were.
definitely.
We
Not
don't
so
have
much
that
right now.
anymore.
The important thing I am getting after is this was recently.
Yes.
Couple days
it was
ago.
very-
Yeah.
About a week ago.
Oh, I see.
About a week ago.
Yeah, he's gonna time travel and
We sent it with the guy. Don't. Oh,
don't
God.
tell him the name. Don't tell him the name. Mm-mm.
What do you want with the book?
Fuck shit up.
The book
Probably.
had, well, I can't guarantee, but the book, as far as I'm to understand, had very important information pertaining to the end of the reign of the dragons.
Do you speak Orcish? Do you read Orcish?
Hey, shh. Marcus, shh.
No, we need his information. We have to give him something.
Ah, fine.
Do we?
I personally do
Yeah,
not.
I think the House of Palor is after us a lot more than we thought they were, and shit's a lot more serious than we thought it was. So yeah.
I mean, I sure as shit couldn't read it.
My
Do you
dear
have
friend
comprehend
Spistus
languages?
could. He
Do
is a
you-
man of languages.
Do you know the spell comprehend languages? You may need that.
My friend Spistus would not.
Does he know a lot of languages?
He is a man of languages.
He may have Eyes of the Runekeeper if he's a warlock. I've seen that before.
I,
Um,
I presume you know what I'm going after here. here.
You're gonna fuck our shit up, our past shit up.
And then what will
I-
that do? Oh
I
my
will-
god.
I certainly will not fuck your past shit up, whatever that means.
Just gonna just
What
John
I
Connor this
will
shit. It's
do,
fine.
and what I can do, with some bit of ease, is travel back to 5 days ago when you dropped that book off and place myself there and read the book,
hmm
which is what I need to do.
Why do you need to read the book? What are you gonna do?
I just believe it has information that we
You
need.
gotta be more specific. We're helping you out. You gotta help us out. You can't.
You know what? Forget it. I'm the casting zone of truth. I'm just gonna do it. I'm really have no more patience for this man. I can't anymore. We're just gonna do it. It's gonna be fine. I just have to pull it up because I can't. Come on, scrolling.
He rolled
Here we
a
go.
What's your spell DC?
I'll tell you. I will have no idea. Where would I?
tell you? It's on your spells page on the top.
Oh, on the top. My 15.
He failed.
Yes!
Oh shit!
So answer the question. What are
Tom
you
Riddle
going to
style.
do with the knowledge from that book? Why do you need it?
Listen, I believe that the end of the reign of the dragon is not as the history books tell us. I believe that the history books have been altered. The folklore has been altered. I believe that whatever happened that drove the dragons away is false. And I believe that whatever happened then is to do with what is happening today. And I need to read the book so I can understand what happened.
Is everybody okay with that?
I'm cool with it.
Because I kind of really want to know the
Yeah.
answers to that.
Will you tell us once you figure it out?
If you're still alive, yes.
Oh, that's great. Thanks.
really?
Wow.
Wow.
Comforting. Really.
Why wouldn't we be alive?
I've always been a very affectionate father.
I'm so sorry.
Because
for your
it is
upbringing.
clear that the House of Palor wants you dead. And when they want something, they make it happen. And they use every resource, which is vast. They have vast resources. They will use every resource available to them to extinguish whatever is sitting ahead of them. And I cannot help you unless you tell me what it is that they want you for.
Are you going to use it against us?
That's a bit of a loaded question, don't you think?
It's a yes or no question. And he is in zone of truth.
No.
Cool.
How long does Zone of Truth last?
It
10
lasts
minutes.
for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it lasts a while. He's definitely still within it.
Wait.
He says, I have zero reason to deceive you. I have zero reason to turn you in.
Should we tell him?
I mean,
I
at this
don't know.
point, we sort of have to.
Yeah.
Dukoth, you want to take it away?
Yeah, I will go ahead and pull the Dragonstone out of my bag then. Walk up, kind of show it, like hold it out in front of him. I'm not necessarily handing it to him, but I'm showing him this.
Look
And
with your
yeah,
eyes, not your hands.
yeah, right. Like, "Roar." And showing him what I've got here, and basically, this is a Dragonstone. We were sent to find it by the leader of the House of Palor in Duncaster, though he was being controlled by a dragon that we actually met once we went down into some local caves. You don't need to know all the details involved in that whole entire trek, but the long and the short of it is that we're helping this dragon to revive his mother, whose soul is literally in this stone. So I'm not sure how that could tie in with what you're working with, but that is definitely something that we've been sitting on here and weren't immediately willing to share with you, considering it's a goddamn dragon.
Also, that dragon has sent us on a mission to find things in this city that we can't seem to get around without having the guard come after us.
Yeah, he has us pursuing multiple artifacts in order to do this. The Staff of Eglain is one, and the holy symbol of Tiamat is one. We've been informed that the staff is actually somewhere in the city, likely with the House of Paylor, who you've so kindly pointed out want to erase us from the face of the, Earth or planet or whatever the hell we call this thing.
Danara.
There we go. I put it back in my bag because I'm still not willing to hand it off, and it doesn't seem like he's wanting it, so I put it back.
He sighs a great sigh and says, I do believe this helps to confirm my suspicions.
Does he
Which
look
were-
overly surprised by the fact that we just said we met a dragon?
Surprisingly not overly surprised.
Is it really that surprising though? I mean, this homie can time travel.
Well, right, but still.
Right, if you were to tell anyone else in the world that you met a dragon and hung out with him for a little bit, they'd probably act very surprised.
It'd be like me telling somebody I found a dinosaur.
What about Rogar?
Oh my god, shut up, Gail.
He is surprised, but there's a look of almost enlightenment on his face. As though everything he had been wondering and researching finally sees a light.
Man, we just clicked the puzzle pieces together for this guy, it sounds like.
So I'm just gonna. What is your theory? What is your theory about the dragons that you think everyone else got wrong?
Seeing that look of enlightenment, yeah, I would imagine I'd be echoing that. What did that just help you to realize?
I don't believe that the reign of the dragons was as the history books tell us. I don't believe all dragons were as evil as the history books tell us.
Our experience would certainly back that up.
I agree.
Slyborn
Just
was
'cause you
an
tail
honorable dragon.
Bumped him.
Yo,
I
look,
didn't-
we have a thing, okay?
Slyborn helped saved, Elaine from just being a fucking living torch for the rest of her, afterlife. So as far as I'm concerned, he's an extremely honorable creature.
I mean, he's basically just a big fucking baby and wants his mom back.
That's true.
How evil can you be if you just want your mom?
It's funny, I imagine Takath would kind of have a look on his face like that sounded insulting at first. Then that sounded so nice at the end. I'm like, yeah,
It's true.
absolutely true.
I don't know, sometimes having a screaming 2-year-old in the middle of the night is pretty evil.
Well,
Okay, well, it's a big dragon man-child that just wants its mommy.
So, it seems the pressing matter is you finding these artifacts for your
Dragon baby.
benefactor.
dragon friend.
His name
Dragon
is
Daddy.
Slyborn.
Dragon daddy?
Oh, it's just not right.
Yes, that one.
No, I
The
thought
stone
that's what I heard.
resonates
That was
with
a
heat,
question.
and Slyborn says, "Don't call me fucking Dragon Daddy."
Too late. I said it. It's canon.
How quickly can you travel back and read that book?
As I said, for every minute of meditation, I can only get so far into the past.
There's nowhere for us to like chill and hide and be safe while you do this. Like, we're just fucked no matter what.
Listen,
Yeah, we can defend ourselves. I don't think we're fucked no matter what.
There were Cody fingers around the word fucked. Thank you.
listen. Our mutual friend Enid spouted some very interesting gobbledygook, if you will. One of those that she constantly said was something about the next Fithria giving rise to Igniltith's children. And if you are keeping track, well, tomorrow is Fithria.
Right? I know.
Don't want to see or know what that means. You can sit back as long as you want, but know that that is coming in, as little as 12 hours.
You think us finding these artifacts will help stop that? Will change what's going on with the days being long? And I mean,
do you have any better ideas to stop
I
this?
have no ideas.
How are you
That's
so
why
certain?
I'm here.
How are you so certain that that's going to happen?
There has to be certainty somewhere. There has to be a decision made somewhere. No one is doing anything. No one questions Paylor. No one questions the
no
house.
one. All of us are trying to do that.
Yeah, but nobody else is. They're all just listening to what the House of Paylor is saying. They're letting them run through.
But you can't say no one. You can't say nothing's getting done and that no one's helping or like no one's trying to fix anything and there's no certainty. You can trust us. There's certainty in us.
6 of you out of hundreds and thousands of people.
So how do we stop
is nothing.
them?
We must take action. That is what I'm telling you. You can't sit back and wait for me to read a book. You must go and do something.
Not to mention, the artifacts we're trying to recover from what Slyborn's told us are simply to bring his mother back. Do you have any reason to believe that this is... When we gave this information to you, you acted as though this clued you into some sort of information. What do you think this dragon has to do with the overall problem we're dealing with? It seems he sent us on this mission just to help him get his mom back.
Tell me, what is the dragon's mother's name?
Hold up.
Nice, there you go. Because I was going to say, I'm like, I remember his name.
Hold up.
Yeah, what was Slyborn's mama's name?
If you can't find it, I can tell you.
Yeah, but we're depending on her notes to really like prove her amazing value with note taking.
Oh boy, you're going to be sorely disappointed.
Just as a point of clarification, Mike, why did you give me inspiration? I remembered the book.
I'm sorry, what was that, Gale?
It was
Chance?
something. Yes. Chainth. Rick, I don't remember exactly why I gave you inspiration.
Fair enough.
Because he remembered the book and he remembered what we did with it and where it was and that it burned down.
Yes, that is correct. That is why you got inspiration.
Cool. I feel special.
Yes. Chainth.
that.
Okay, that's the mom's name. Why is that important to us?
Are you telling me you have not read the history of
Nope.
tyranny of
No.
the Dragon's Reign?
Yo, I'm
Nobody's
not from here. I'm from across the Motion Ocean. So
Do
this
any
means
of
nothing
us-
to me.
Do any of us know anything about this? Could we make like a history check or something?
I mean, you could
You
potentially make a
may.
history check.
Yes, make a history check,
I mean,
please.
I'm gonna fail it so hard, but
Woo, 12!
sure.
Living in the woods, I didn't hear shit.
Oh,
I heard dragons. Oh, wow. Way to go, Riley.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm lucky I'm pretty.
I know
You're so
dragons exist.
pretty.
Yeah,
I tail bumped a dragon once.
there you go. I met a dragon, so I
Okay.
know they real.
Me and this dragon are like best friends.
Rick,
None of
you're
us-
my last hope.
Rick, crush it, Rick. Rick. Marcus. Marcus, Rick. Rick,
History.
Marcus.
History.
Crush it.
History.
are you on
History.
the ground right now?
History.
Oh,
There we go.
There it is.
that's why we
Big
take a
money.
bard with us.
No whammy.
Rick knows everything. Marcus is a guru of history. He heard many a tale on a boat.
Marcus,
We didn't have anything to do
You-
on the boat.
you remember specifically many tales being told about the end of the reign of the dragon, and there being a rogue dragon by the name of Chainth, who was unaccounted for after the sealing of the dragons. So the great House Palor had done a great ritual to seal all of the dragons away, but Chainth was unaccounted for and assumed to have run off somewhere in Denora in hiding.
Okay.
I'm assuming he told us all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I told everybody that.
Tight.
So, yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, this information would have been a little more useful 5 days ago when we were doing this, but that's fine.
As I
How are we-
said, the history books, as I believe them to be, are false.
So how are we gonna find these artifacts?
One
Fight
of
some
them's at
bitches.
the House of Palor. We have to sneak in and get it.
He smiles a very large smile. He says, "Clearly, you are marked."
That's clear.
Right?
I'm Marcus, not marked.
I am not
Good
sure.
God.
I almost threw up out of anger.
God damn it. That was a good one.
I am not sure how you were found at my place of business.
Because you got
Have
some
you-
rats in your shit.
Have you taken possession of anything since you got into town?
Oh, God.
What did you do, Lyra?
I don't think we did anything. You have a dice.
Oh, fuck my balls.
And we drank.
Does anybody have any kind of identify spell or something that can check out the dice? Because that's the only thing we've taken possession
I
of,
think-
right? We didn't
Yep.
take anything else from anyone, right?
I didn't.
Yep, it's probably me, because I'm a dumbass.
It's that you were blinded by tail sex. It's fine.
Tail sex.
I'm
will
gonna
do
do detect magic on this. Shits.
Oh, they're lighting up like nothing else.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Cool. Can I do scorching ray on them?
Oh my God! Just wait. Hold on. Hold on.
No, this is coming from you, who literally punched a fucking wheel off.
Say you whack-a-mole the wheel. You can't tell her not to scorching ray her dice.
Oh God. I just felt like maybe
Maybe what?
dispel magic might be a better thing to use.
Okay, well, if you
Destroy
have
the young
if you
someone.
have that,
I
you can
have-
do it.
I'm gonna-
Still has some nice dice.
I'm gonna dispel magic on her dice, which is a 3rd level spell.
Gem shrapnel is probably not healthy. Just saying.
Okay, well,
This-
whatever. I wanted to destroy it.
Well, let me just try this first, and then seriously, you can just totally kill it afterward.
Okay.
Just gonna dispel magic, and sure, I don't know what that happens now. Anything?
Okay, so you need to make a DC 15.
So
Who's
I just
what?
have to roll something.
Yeah. So you will use your.
Can we lower that DC at all if I also assist in dispelling the magic with dispel magic, or would it just be another cast if she fails?
You could either do another cast or you could roll at advantage on the save.
Okay, so go ahead and roll at advantage, and I will expend a spell slot as well. Like we're both trying to make sure it happens.
So you use
Okay.
whatever your spellcasting ability is, which would be Wisdom.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Nice.
Crit that shit.
Nice.
I'm a little upset. I wanted to set it ablaze, but I mean, here the fuck we are.
Well,
So-
I mean, as long as they're dispelled, beyond that, if you want to go and fuck them up, whatever, but hey.
No.
But maybe not scorching. I'm just imagining the scorching ray ricocheting around this golden walled room.
I was like, we are all gonna die.
Suddenly
Myra's-
it's like,
Thanks-
oh, you
thanks for believing in me,
accidentally...
guys. No, that's super cool. That's super fine.
No,
I'm
it's
just
more
not
that
gonna cast
the
any other
dice
spells
would
ever
reflect
again.
things, you know? It's more about the dice, not about you. It's okay.
Okay, first
Somebody-
of all, we're in a study. We're not in the gold room. Second of
Yeah,
all,
but those dice have like crazy mirror properties.
No, I thought we were in the
You know
gold.
what? Hold on. I'm having a change of heart.
jokes been made. Can't take it back.
No. They're if you want to scorch and ray them now.
No, it's
Like-
useless now. They're already.
Lyra's got a hammer. She could hammer in the morning.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be upset if any of
In,
his
in
friends
all
were on
honesty, if you
fire.
want to destroy them now, that's fine. I think it's better we dispelled them first in case destroying them was like setting off a flare.
A bluey.
Who knows? You might have destroyed them. It might have been more like a firework going into the sky going, we're fucking over here. So they're dispelled. Destroy them if you want, but they're
You
dispelled.
know, I
hope.
think I just want to find Locke and scorching ray him.
Oh yeah, we're
Let's
gonna
do
fuck him
that.
up if we see that sly cat. And then see how he works for your next session, Mike. You're gonna have to carry over the damage he takes.
He took advantage of you with tail sex.
To
It would
fair, I
be great if we
instigated
run
it.
into him in this session, and on your next session, Mike, you're like, oh yeah, he stepped away for a little bit
He's
and came
dead.
back beat up. Yeah, he's dead. My character's dead. It happened outside of this game. I'm sorry.
He's just got this permanent patch of fur that's just singed from scorching rays.
Okay. So now we're not marked.
Kieran looks at you and says, "It's all well and good that you dispelled now, but you've been here for long enough.
We gotta
Yeah,
get out of here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Listen,
Real quick, could I talk to your associate who's good with languages?
Oh god.
Oh dear.
hold on. You just want to hear his voice."
A little bit.
I kind of
No, I have a
dispel them, and I would have ran them out of here somewhere in like animal form and dropped them off somewhere. Fuck, I didn't think about the fact that they probably already would have tracked us by now.
Jokes been made. Can't take it back.
Yeah.
You want to speak to Spistus.
Yep.
Yes, please.
Very well.
I have something I'm very curious about.
He shouts, "Spistus! In here, quickly!" You hear a shuffling, and then you hear from the doorway, "Yes?"
Oh God!
You called?
I draw my katana. I walk over to him, and I ask him if he can read the writing on the katana.
Oh shit.
I thought you were gonna stab him for a second, just out of nowhere. I was just like, "What? No!"
Oh shit!
Sucker.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I've been curious about this for the longest time. I was going to ask Jacques if we ever caught up to him, but
He's dead.
yep.
Don't you? No.
Jacques.
I don't want to hear that he's dead.
Jacques is like Tupac and Biggie. He's alive. Always
Somewhere.
will be.
And Elvis.
Dear Catman, you found this blade with the language of Rectenvale on it.
What's Rectenvale?
Rectenvale. Very few know it. It's hard to get to. It's to the north. It's the continent to the north. You know of Estragal, obviously. You know by your fur. You know Estragal. You should know Rectenvale. It's up north.
It's north of Estragal?
It is north of Auchendale.
Oh. Is it connected by land, or do you have to take a boat?
Oh, it requires a very hardy boat. You know, if you travel much farther north than the mountains, then you run into many glaciers and many frozen atrocities, if you will. It is very difficult to get to Rectenvale, but yeah, I digress. This blade, it's beautiful. It speaks of the biting cold of the Rectenvale tundras.
Please tell me that you named it Rectenvale because he's gonna get wrecked.
Oh yes. Yes.
You broke Mike. Look at him. You broke him.
You broke me because that's the second time that joke has been made.
I was going to say, yeah.
As it should.
Oh my god.
I'm not sorry I made it again.
I feel like you have a little, like, not even a whiteboard, a chalkboard off to the side, and you're just like, tick, tick.
Okay, so you found out what your sword thing is,
So
and
it
we have to get the hell out of here. Where
I say
are we
it just-
going?
It just talks about where the sword came from. There's nothing else to it.
Catman, it says, the cold of the tundra leads to greatness in the mountains.
Thank you very much for your help. I've been very curious about what this says.
I'm always happy to read languages I do not see very often.
Anybody else have something else you want him to read while we're here?
I just want him to say my name.
Say my name.
Yeah.
Do you recall her name? And I just
You gotta sing it though.
point over to Sunshine.
I wave.
I will say I do not know any of your names, in fact.
You know my name.
If you would say your name when no one is around you.
Would
I
you
will
say, baby, I love you?
you. Say my name. Say my name.
All right, Mike, since you're no longer editing YouTube videos down to podcast size, you need to sing that entire song in that voice and get that uploaded for us. Thank you very much.
I found my favorite
Special
joke. I'm
request.
gonna pee my
You know,
pants.
Mike, you just gave me flashbacks to us on the bus going to school like sophomore year, and we would speak the devil went down to Georgia lyrics back and forth to each other.
Oh
would.
my god.
Remember that shit?
Totally would do that.
Yep, we
Amazing.
worked at a steakhouse together, so we knew that song well and we could line dance to it. Still can. I hope you still can.
Oh yes.
13 step, baby.
That's not a skill you lose. It's like a bicycle. You just always remember how to do it.
That's false.
Toe
That's
tap,
a
man,
false
toe tap.
fact.
You never
Toe tap.
forget about how the devil he went down to Georgia.
He did.
Don't forget about that.
He was looking for a soul to steal.
That's what I heard.
Oh my
He was in a
god.
bind because he was
Wait,
way
no,
behind.
my-
so he didn't make a
Mycicle.
deal.
Wait, Mycicle, you have to do it in the voice.
Channel it.
Got went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was looking to make a deal.
I'm literally crying right now.
Yes.
There are genuine tears.
Who is the comedian that is your tempo or whatever is making me think of like with glasses, Jewish. He became like a director or something like that.
I have no
Woody-
idea.
I know who
Woody
you're
Allen?
talking about.
Is it Woody Allen? Is that what you were just kind of channeling a little bit with that? Is that what I was
A
hearing?
little bit, yeah, a little bit.
He's in a bind because he was way behind.
Wow.
Oh boy, this is amazing.
This is the best day of my
Oh.
life.
There goes another 10 minutes of bullshit.
Yeah.
That was great.
Anyway,
Amazing.
we
Okay,
have to run now.
Kieran says,
Thank you,
enough,
Kermit. Bye.
enough, enough. You have important business. I have important business. We must get going. Lucky for you, the Brotherhood has a passageway that heads directly to the House of Palor. And lucky for you, possibly, we would say a divine grace, that the Blackguard will be heading here in force any moment now, and will not be guarding the House of Palor.
Would it benefit you to appear like we came through here since they know we showed up? Maybe Lyra should rough you up a little bit so that, it appears like there was a fight and you didn't willingly hide us?
He laughs and says, "Oh, they're not getting in here." And he motions to Spistus with kind of a sign language type motion. And Spistus nods and moves back into his previous chamber. And you hear chanting coming from that room. He says, "Do not worry about us."
You do seem to be a master of illusion based on this parlor you created.
I'll always
We're not
worry about you,
masters.
Spistis.
Where's this passageway?
Yeah, we'll be on our way then, Kieran.
Follow me. And so he leads you to, as you all stand up and start moving, the room swirls away. The study that you were sitting in has swirled away, and now you are back in the perfectly cubed golden room. He leads you to one wall. He places his hand on it. A door opens. Another room. Identical to the previous, with another man standing in the center in a trance. You walk past him. Hand on the wall. Door opens. Another room. Just like that. Another man standing. Trance. And this happens 7 or 8 times. And you would... It's beyond you that this is happening, because there's no way from the dimensions of the outer dimensions of the citadel that you saw that these rooms would fit within that.
If we do this like 7 or 8 times, after like the 4th or 5th time, Riley kind of like stops and bends over with her hands on her knees for a second and is like, I think I'm gonna be sick. Hold on a second. This is oh. Okay, I'm good.
Why is Riley getting sick?
Fucking motion. Oh, time travel's weird, man.
Little motion sickness.
Time travel's really weird.
Fair. Yeah.
You can jump 20 feet in the air, but you can't take a little time travel. Okay.
Yeah, no, fuck this. Oh, this is different. It's not the same. It's like tattoos and IVs. It's not the same thing.
That's fair. Okay.
And after the 8th room, instead of walking straight forward towards the wall, he turns left and heads towards the wall there, places his hand on the wall. Door opens and a staircase heads straight down. Dimly lit. And he motions into the hallway and he says, "This will lead you directly to the basement of the House of Palor, to where you need to go to find the artifacts that you need. You must find them. You must go and get them. It is the utmost importance." Lyra, he turns to Lyra and places his hands on your shoulders and looks directly at you and says, "I am so sorry for everything. Please be safe. Please come back to me."
Just before I leave, all of this is so different. Everything I thought I knew about you and our relationship it's not what I thought it was, and I don't know how I feel about that, and I don't know how I feel about you, but I need to know. It appears that though I didn't think you did care about me. Did you ever care about my mother?
I've only ever loved your mother, and I've only ever loved you, and I've made mistakes. And my journeys through time have taught me many lessons, none more so than the love that I felt for you and your mother, and I truly regret missing those moments.
Okay.
That was fucking sweet. As the rom-com fan over here, I'm like, oh my god, I'm tearing up.
That's
I'm tearing up. Beautiful. Pop clapped.
Rafe finds is spelled neither Rafe nor finds. Discuss.
Yeah, deep breath, and then she's just gonna turn and walk away, having no
Sunshine
idea
is like
what to say.
legitimately crying.
That's harsh, Mags.
I mean, yeah, no. Trying to walk away. My whole childhood, he wasn't there.
Wow.
A little regret. Lyra just doesn't know what to say to that. Everything is very confusing now.
Yeah, Sunshine is sobbing.
I definitely have a somber look, I would imagine, as I'm kind of walking, just nodding here and that, like, all right, let's...
Yeah, same.
Is it like dark in this tunnel? Or are we?
Yeah, it's dimly lit. Let's
Dimly
fucking
lit.
wreck some shit.
Dimly lit. Not through flame, but it seems it is lit through other means.
It's lit, fam.
It's so lit.
It's V lit.
I don't know what's cool with the kids now. I don't know what gestures they made.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Yep,
Is this still cool? Is this still cool?
that one.
That's still cool? Like,
Yes.
is it a new thing? Is it like a Naruto thing? And they're like, that's cool.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you gotta run.
You got a Naruto run.
What about-
Kage Bushin no Jutsu?
what he
Oh! Shit! Shit! Oh! Still blowing minds. 20 years later.
God damn.
Hold on.
You're my family, and I love you, but you're all
Oh no!
terrible.
What are you about to do, Mike?
Please
I
tell
need
me you're
to-
pulling up like the theme song. Please tell me.
Oh shit! That's like this is the church, this is the steeple kind of shit, or when you would do remember that, Mike, and you'd do that right at somebody else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm so proud of you.
Did you just kind of lead us into the intermission that is the 2-hour break? Like,
Yep.
is that what we're hitting right now? Yeah, I thought so. That felt right. That
Great.
felt right.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh, I love us.
you travel
Ooh.
through many hundreds of feet, many hundreds of yards of tunnel, and you then are led to a ladder that leads you to a trapdoor that leads you up into the room that you find yourselves in now. It is lit with torches. Ahead of you, you see a wall, and a portion of the wall is what looks like caved in rubble. To your right, there is maybe a room, and to your left is maybe a room. It is very dark aside from the light that is coming off of the sconces on the walls.
Okay.
From somewhere far, it sounds far away, but it's kind of echoing through the hallways. You hear a distant chanting.
Okay.
Oh god. We are definitely all gonna die. It's fine. Just breaking in the house of Paylor.
Breaking into death.
Does this seem like a religious service type chant, or is this like a we're gonna raise an elder god type chant?
It does not sound religious at all.
Hooray.
What about
And-
religious?
So the room
Fuck
that you're
off.
in
Such a
is
good one, though.
completely dilapidated. Like, it's so forgotten that it's probably not been used in decades, if not centuries. It smells of mold and rot. The stonework is crumbling, as evidenced by the large pile of rubble ahead of you. Although it does appear to have been in use recently because the wall sconces are lit.
Do we see any sort of tracks or anything?
There are no tracks.
Can we just assume there are probably demons up ahead?
I mean, it's safe to assume that.
I
I'm
mean, yeah.
I
investigating.
mean, there could be things down here, but I mean, it's also, it seems like it's a relatively, I don't know, like sealed in kind of space.
Do I find anything in here?
Gail, what you find in that room is a table with a couple stools and chairs. The table has a couple of goblets and a carafe on it.
Ooh.
Does it look like there's anything in them?
There's no liquid, but there does appear to be a residue. If you would make a perception check, you might find what it is.
Mm.
It looks as though it is wine.
Can I also do a perception check?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to check it out, sure.
I think it's just wine, though.
Okay.
Riley, you also think it is wine.
Is it, or is this like that puzzle in the first Harry Potter
Wine.
book? Is this like the potion puzzle that they didn't put in the movie and they fucking should have because it would have been amazing?
It would have been amazing.
God,
All right. First of all,
I'm a
geek
little-
check. Both of you, geek
Yeah,
check.
you're fucking goddamn right, geek check.
I mean,
Can I do an investigation check on the whole thing?
Yes. 12 will tell you that the sounds of the chanting are stronger coming from the pile of rubble directly ahead of you. But you can also hear it coming faintly from the doorway to the north end of the room.
Can I see anything in the north room?
What do
There
your elf
appears
eyes
to
see?
be a large table with some metal fixtures on it.
Okay.
I let everyone know that it looks like there's people were drinking in the room to the south, so maybe people here use this as a lounge or something.
Mike, can you give me control of my token?
No.
I can
Not
sure
allowed.
try. You should have control of it.
I'm Marcus. I want to control my character.
So needy.
I mean,
Bitch, moan, moan. God, get tired of it, man.
Damn.
Should have control of it.
all right, I'm gonna reload roll 20.
Oh, the vodka's flowing. It's feeling good.
Ugh, you're a disgusting heathen.
wow.
I have Diet Coke for my next drinks with my vodka.
Oh my god, I totally had Diet Coke earlier.
See,
I'm
right
only
now,
on-
though, I'm getting into the system real quick with some Monster because that's better than Red Bull.
Mm-hmm. It
Rockstar's
is.
better than all of it, motherfucker.
Fuck you.
No,
Fuck you, man.
you're the only person who believes that.
Wait, are we going with the Monster
no.
versus
It
Red
is-
Bull?
No, Rockstar is better than all of it.
False. Wrong.
That is a goddamn universal truth.
No, that's the goddamn universal
Said-
lie.
Said literally.
Okay,
no
just
one
because you're
ever.
the DM, you don't get to set the rules in the real world,
Yeah,
Mike.
uh-uh.
Come
Yes,
on.
I do. I am the god.
He's like, you want me to end this fucking hangout call right now? Hit Rockstar. Right.
He's the god of
cancel it.
energy drinks.
I will turn this shit right around.
I gotta admit, if Mike right now said, admit Rockstar is better than Monster, or
I'd
I
quit.
end this D&D group,
I'd quit.
I'd admit it. I love Monster, but I don't want this to end because
I'd
it's
quit.
still doing it.
That's
I'm-
fair.
I'm literally though?
Literally?
Yeah.
I would go
Yeah,
by.
literally? Actually, literally? Literally.
Oh
I would
yeah, I
go
mean, come
buy
on.
Rockstar
Like I
from
said,
the
I'm
gas
right.
station.
I've got like 4 others in there that are all the ones, that are deliciously tasty, like the red and the white and the blue and everything. The grape. Oh, Mike, have you tried the grape Monster yet? It is delicious.
All Monster that I've ever tasted has tasted like suntan lotion.
What kind of? Are you sure?
Hold on,
you
hand
want
lotion.
Okay,
sun
Mike.
lotion?
Mike, this is like the Star Wars Star Trek debate. Let me find us our common ground. Do you agree that Red Bull is the lowest? Like Rockstar and Monster are above Red Bull. Can we agree to that?
No.
Can't even agree to that.
No, because Rockstar is indeed lower.
Red Bull tastes like ground up
I hope to
Pez.
find some common ground. The only other common ground I have there is just we all like energy drinks.
That's
We're
true.
good. That's what I do with Star Wars and Star Trek. I go, we like sci-fi. Let's move on.
That's the most vague bullshit compromise.
It is, but it's the only
Ever
way
heard
to
of it.
stop
I
people from
hate
trying to
that.
cut each other.
I hate
Here's
it.
our common
No.
ground.
Cut someone.
Here's our common ground, and it is that caffeine is the true and only god in the world.
Okay.
There you
Yes.
go.
All
There
right.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We have found
Okay.
our
Fine.
UN agreement right here.
Praise
We are
Jesus.
not pointing nukes at each other anymore.
Praise Jesus.
Praise Jesus. Caffeinated Jesus. Like Jesus made out of caffeine molecules or whatever.
And muscles.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
muscles, like busting the cross off that picture. I love that picture so much.
It's such a good
Like,
picture.
Caffeine
Jacked
muscle
up.
is great.
Oh my god.
What the hell just happened? I don't even know how we got to that point.
Yeah,
None of us know.
it's a weird
Uh,
game.
What's
It's
on
a
this
good night.
table
I love us so
for
much.
her?
Yeah. What are we looking at here?
Did you say there's murder on that table?
Is that over her?
Oh.
Losing
Mike's
everyone
face
at
sold
the
it.
moment.
Is there murder on that table? Murder?
And I brought you murder. Murder. To the snow.
Is Mike frozen?
I
Did
think so.
anybody know?
It's a perfect picture. I kind of want a screenshot right now. Got it. I think. Yep.
Lovely.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is just gorgeous. Oh,
That's the top of Mike's
God.
head.
Whoa.
Is he Ralphing?
No, I am losing you guys.
No.
My internet is shitting out. I will restart.
Should we just do our break then at this moment? Should we just take 10?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I need a
Okay.
Everybody
bathroom.
take 10. Come on back. You can reset your internets.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
See you in 10.
I love you. Be safe.
I love
Bye.
you all.
Bye.
Don't die.
Oh no, he's pulling back the curtain.
Oh no, the curtain! The curtain is pulled back. All right, time to move locations. I'm gonna try not to turn my PC off this time by accidentally hitting the button on the side.
Yeah.
I totally hosed that up earlier.
I'm gonna go look for Benadryl because my eye is swelling.
Woo.
Why is your eye swelling? That sucks.
Allergies, probably.
Props.
Bullshit.
Boy, I know.
Sucks.
Shit's weak.
I'd gone 6 months without having allergies, and then fall hits, and it's like
What was that again?
Weak sauce.
I can't remake that noise.
It
You
bet.
could.
I don't think an allergy pill will help. I don't think Nair is gonna help.
Nair might do the trick.
Camera's off.
I mean, I could just shave my head if that's the case, but
I don't. Okay. No.
I mean, shaving your head might not be a great idea.
I've had short hair my whole life, guys. It's fine.
I'm just saying I don't think an issue.
It might not be a bad idea, but it might not be a great idea either. I mean, it's your head. You do what you want.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna take an allergy pill and call it good.
I mean, that seems like a less drastic measure.
True. It
Bless
honestly
you.
sounds like someone is just like a thing of Tic Tacs and like dumping them into their mouth.
That's exactly what I was doing. I just
knew
took
it.
I took all of the Waltec and just like dumped it into my mouth.
I knew it.
It's like, you know me.
Weird.
That's really weird.
Weird.
Really weird. Ugh. Holy butts.
Yeah, butts do have holes.
God, I hate you. Did everyone else like bounce?
No, yes and no, kind of, sort of. I don't know.
Hey, babe, guess what I'm playing?
Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
Knew it.
it's like, you know me.
Called it.
It's funny. Earlier, I heard Lauren yelling at Noctis.
Oh, like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I was gonna text you about it, but
Oh.
I can't switch between the two because it freaks my phone out and the audio gets all wonky.
Yeah, no, she's going out and she was having obviously a hard time with Noctis.
Yeah, obviously.
So, here we are, like normal.
Here we are. Yeah.
He was actually being a good boy earlier.
Oh, how's Lydia?
She's being a good girl. She's laying down.
If she gets up again soon, you should give her little pets for me.
Okay. I've been giving her pets every time she's gotten up, though.
I know, but like, do a pet specifically for me. Be like, this is from your mom.
I'm gonna go pee real quick.
Okay, bye. Be safe.
No guarantees.
That's super fair.
Don't fall in, bro.
Man, I need to actually start reading what people say, like in Animal Crossing, because I just admitted that a rumor was true, and I have no idea what it was.
What's Animal Crossing?
Fuck off.
GameCube Animal
Is that a
Crossing?
GameCube game, or did they update it to be on GameCube?
Well, they have 2 for the DS. Well, okay, they have like 3 or 4 because they have like they have New Leaf, they have Wild Town, they have one for the Wii also, but they also have like House Designer or something, House Academy, something where I think you just design houses. But I'm playing New Leaf, which is like the newest one, and you like become the mayor of the town, which is super rad.
Okay.
I haven't played
Animal
why do I
Crossing?
hear myself? Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Much better. I haven't played Animal Crossing since 2002, 2003.
Well, when we come up for Gen Con next year, I will bring my GameCube and Animal Crossing, and we will do that.
I love that because you just said that you're coming for Gen Con.
I thought we had agreed upon it.
I know, but that just reaffirms the whole position, the whole plan.
The whole
That's
guy.
wonderful.
It's gonna be amazing.
I'm in love with the idea.
Guys, I'm super stoked. So like next week, I'm going back home for the weekend. And in my other D&D game, it's with my friends from back home. So we're gonna like play while I'm there, and I'm super excited because I haven't ever like played, like other than Call of Cthulhu, which isn't D&D obviously. But like I haven't ever played like D&D with anyone in real life, so I'm like super excited.
Nice. I'm excited for you.
I mean, this is real life.
You know what I mean.
I know. I'm just teasing. It's exciting. I hope you get a huge kick out of it.
I'm so stoked, especially because like, so this is all of their first times. So like they all play in the same room because they're all back home. But like, I don't know. They're doing such a good job. And like, I know I don't have that much more experience than them, but like, it's just really cool seeing like all of my friends back home getting into the same like geek ass shit that I'm like too, you know?
Super fun.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Back for reals. Okay.
All right. Do we have everyone back? I know my internet is back working for the time being.
Yep.
I've decided that I need to get some sort of Wi-Fi extender for in here.
Have you seen the Netgear electric plug units? You know what I'm talking about?
I've not seen that. I've seen a different solution, but
Yeah, they're just power line extenders. Those work pretty well. I have one for my PS4. You just plug one end into the wall next to the router, plugs in
Yeah.
the router, then the other end by wherever you need it.
Is that the thing, the white thing with the little
Yep.
things.
With little green lights and little antennas. Yep. It's also mine is also like a Wi-Fi extender. It doubles. So it's cool.
You're cool.
Yeah, it's weird because like
Yes.
my MacBook doesn't have a problem with it, but the PC that I actually run off of
This stuff.
does have a problem with it. So yeah, it's weird. I don't think. Well, no, because it does run off 5 gigahertz. I don't know what the issue is, but it sucks, and I need to fix it.
Sounds lame.
Fight your computer.
Do it.
Fist
Do
fight.
it.
I'll fight both my computers.
There you
Do
go.
it.
2-on-1. You got this.
See, I see Maggie's muted. Are you back?
You mean Caitlin? Haha.
Yes, Caitlin, are you back?
Margaret.
Margaret.
What
She's
about
gonna
Chris?
hate you.
I'm here.
Chris back?
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay,
cool.
Yep.
cool. All right, so
We good.
cool.
Tight.
Marcus and Gail, you are in a room that has a probably 6 or 7 foot wooden table, and it is dimly lit in there. Go ahead and make me a perception roll.
Okay.
Gail and Marcus, both of you, those are definitely the metal apparatuses that are on the table. They are definitely like shackles for a person. And
So
you
there was
actually,
murder on that
as you're
table.
looking a little closer, there's definitely some blood stains on there.
There was murder on that table.
Do the bloodstains look
Does it-
murderous?
So do they look
Guys.
recent or fresh, or is it old?
Guys.
The roll investigation to see that.
I came back to tell the rest of the party. I was like, guys, murder, death, blood, shackles, murder on that table in there.
Gail, it looks
I
like
high five
blood.
myself. Did he roll a 1?
I rolled a 3.
Close.
There's blood on there.
Can I go investigate it?
I mean, I
There's
guess we
blood up
shouldn't really
there.
be surprised by the fact that they're murdering people here.
It's true.
Murder.
I mean, that's fair. I'm gonna move into the back end of the next room. You want to go in there, Gail? Check her out.
Yeah. So does it sound like as we go this way, is it getting louder?
Yes, the chanting
It's
gets
coming
louder.
It gets louder the more north you go and through the rubble.
Yeah, through the rubble, it is loudest. And then as you move further north, it gets more distant, but then the closer you move through the passageway, it gets louder.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk to here.
Gail, make a dexterity saving throw.
Nobody
God, you
ever
can't-
checked for traps in our group.
We're
Nope.
dumb. We're dumb heads.
We need a rogue.
Hey, guess what I'm multi-classing in, y'all?
Or to
Yeah!
just check for traps.
That would be helpful.
I mean, it was going to be a surprise, but here we are.
Yeah, I feel like the surprise has been ruined now.
Well, I mean, I literally spoiled it, so you're not wrong.
Shame, shame.
When are you going to do that?
Man,
Next
I
time we
have
level
some
up.
That,
epic forehead wrinkles.
Gail,
man, that
as,
doesn't look.
as you pass through the short hallway, your foot just sinks into the ground as a
God damn it.
tile clicks down and a blade begins to whir.
God damn it.
Can I run up and try to yank him away?
Little grab and pull.
And deals 28 damage
Holy fuck!
as it cuts
Jesus.
into your abdomen.
Okay, well,
Fucking
I
Christ.
as a
Is
little
he
sword
2 pieces now? Like, holy shit.
I have evasion, so I only take half damage, right?
Yes. Yeah. So 14 damage as it cuts into your abdomen, and a blade is now spinning through the hallway, making it nigh impassable unless you figure out a way to stop the blade. Gale, you are flown back as it hits you. You hear the whooshing of air as a large blade spins. You are bleeding.
God damn, that thing is moving.
Is
Wait,
the
what about-
table
yeah, what about
to
the
the floor?
What about the shackles?
Is it
Yeah,
bolted to the floor?
Yeah.
The table?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
What about the shackles? Are they bolted to like the table or something? I'm thinking like throw the chains into the blades and clog it up.
They are attached fairly securely to the table. The table is probably 4-inch thick wood, and then the shackles are bolted into that.
Can I look around the room for any kind of like lever or switch or anything like that?
There is no discernible lever or switch on this side of the room, or in this room at all.
In this room, okay.
And we're not, like, I'm not in that room, right? So I have no idea what's going on, or?
I mean, you probably heard Gale cry out in some amount of pain as he got cut. And you probably hear a bit of a mechanical sound, actually, from where you're at. You hear kind of a chain, like what would be a chain gliding over a gear.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna, like, at least get into the doorway then, because that's what I would do.
Is the blade like set within like a stone wall or something that came out? Like, what's the kind of mechanic arrangement of this?
So it appears to be recessed a bit into the wall, and upon closer inspection, about as close as you can get, it looks like there is actually a cut into the stone wall where this blade can move through it.
So the contraption that's turning that is within the stone wall.
Correct.
Okay, well, as soon as this happens then, and I see damage, I'm going to then slap my hand against the wall, casting Stone Shape, and basically cause a void to happen where I imagine the mechanism of that contraption would exist, which should, I imagine, break down anything it's trying to do. So any sort of pulleys, etc., and so forth, it should just fall apart, I imagine.
Certainly, yeah. So as you do so, you hear a clanking and a crunching as metal pieces fly about, and the blade falls to rest.
Cool.
And stops whirring.
All right, and anybody want to take care of healing Gale, or am I throwing some berries at his face?
I can heal him if
Okay,
you want.
because I'll throw berries right at his face, one after another, 10 of them. Like,
how much did he?
I took
14, that's right.
How far am I from you, homie? Am I like right next to you?
Well, the blade's down now, so you can do whatever you gotta do.
Yeah, you
so
can walk up to him.
I'm gonna. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just do cure wounds at first. first CX. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Cool. 6 damage shield.
Yep.
And here, I'll toss you some
I-
berries. Here's some berries.
Oh, I do like those berries.
Berries
Thanks.
and cream.
Everybody loves them berries. So yeah, that'll give you 10. So you'll be back to good to go.
Okay. And I'll save a couple.
There you go. You got like 2 berries. They'll last like 24 hours, I think. So
They do
or however
indeed
many
last-
you decide to eat. You know.
Oh, I like them a lot. I'm gonna eat them all.
I mean, eventually, don't waste them.
No. I'll save the 2 I don't need. I might want to share with someone.
Mid battle, you're like, bloop, pop a berry in your mouth.
The other thing
Good
is with
berries.
Goodberry, it's enough food to feed you for a full day, so you're really, really full.
Unless he's like a hobbit.
Oh
Like
yeah,
a
that's
hobbit.
right. It handles like literally like you're being famished or something like that. It's like, nope. Yeah, there you go. Provides enough nourishment to sustain a creature for 1 day.
Wow.
One berry does that. So holy shit.
Man, I've been pounding these berries the whole campaign.
Yeah, you
Sure,
are
he
full.
has.
You have like that crazy like protruded stomach right now. You're like, oh god.
He's all
Talk about
distended.
the freshman 15.
Goddamn.
It's all right. I'm always practicing and doing flips and shit, so I burn the energy.
Hey,
Sweet
if a
flips.
druid isn't being utility as fuck, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So there you go.
You're not wrong.
Berries up in this
I
bitch.
alert the team. You might want to be cautious when going through the doorways in this place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Thanks, Gail.
Yep.
Yeah. After that happened, I very clearly tell the party, I can't do that again. Like that took a lot out of me to do. So please don't set off any other traps.
Check
So everyone just
for
be-
traps.
Fucking careful.
Yep.
All right, we ready to go in the next room?
Yeah,
You mean
carefully.
stealthily?
I mean,
Well, stealth wouldn't help you if
I'm
you're going to
gonna-
trigger a trap. You'd have to like look for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey,
we're just gonna, looking for traps. We're looking for traps.
Yeah.
are there any traps in the next room?
Oh my god.
You are not finding anything. No, you step over the pressure plate that was within the small corridor, and you find yourself in a room that is filled with beds,
I don't
and
like that.
the beds are lined up on the walls. They all have sheets and pillows, and on either end of the room, or on the south end of the room, is a window, sort of.
I don't like that.
God, I hate sort of windows.
Yeah,
Mm,
sort of
sort of a
windows
sort of a
creep me
window, sort of a doorway. But it actually is looking over a vast expanse. Probably what distance combing it, we will call it 20 feet by 30 feet. And down below is dark, but you see specks of maybe white down below. You're not quite sure what it is. It is a gaping chasm, and there are, it looks like 4 very thin, maybe 6-inch rods protruding from end to end.
Seriously.
Yep.
If you also, whoever is looking in this area, make a perception roll.
After the last situation, yeah, I think I'm going to try to be a little more perceptive.
20.
Nailed
Oof.
it.
Hey, turn off your advantage rolls, people. Come on.
I know,
Come on.
right?
Get your shit together.
Sorry.
God. Oh,
Jeez.
jeez.
At least I rolled the same thing twice.
Amateurs.
those of you that rolled 15 or better see a faint but noticeable purple haze within the chasm, kind of wafting up from the bottom, and you feel a slight wafting of air brushing up against your face as it
As guitars softly play in the
I
background.
was gonna say someone's slowly 420 blazing it.
mhm.
Oh no.
Guys,
No.
Mm-hmm.
I have an idea.
I
So
guess.
Yeah.
it's 20 feet across, right?
Uh-oh.
I have a spell called Gust of Wind that puts a 10-foot wide, 60-foot long line of strong winds in place. And so if you jump, the gust will push you 15 of the 20 feet that you need to move.
Holy shit. For a second, that sounded like my wind wall, but it sounds like a fucking like boost. Like,
Yeah, so if you can jump 5 feet, which you get to jump your strength score with a 10-foot running start. So I can go back here. Let me move my dude. Like back here. Select and like stand on top of the bed, and you guys can like come in from this over here and then like jump, and if you choose to fail your saving throw, it'll push you 15 feet, and then you only have to be able to get like the extra 5 feet of jump to get across the chasm.
I mean, I don't know what else we're gonna do.
Have Riley jump back and forth, carrying us.
Riley, can you carry us?
Is this like that? You got a fox, a duck, and a hog got across the river or some shit like that?
yes, that's the exact situation that this was preparing you for.
I knew it.
What?
What?
Jump! Jump! Jump!
Jump.
Thank God, because I was thinking it.
Mike, you've officially exceeded as best DM ever for that. Like,
Yeah.
Crushed it.
that just did it.
Daddy Mac will make you.
Jump.
Daddy Mike will make you.
I mean, I feel.
I mean, unless you don't want to be called Daddy, which I can't blame you for.
Only if
Well.
it's Dragon Daddy.
Yes. There we
You can
go.
be my
That is
you
that
can be my dragon daddy.
I do like.
Daddy Mike will make you jump.
Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, sorry.
I mean, so what? So it's just purple haze that's under here, but we don't know what the fuck
It is a purple haze. You don't really know what it is.
And it is suspicious.
Jimi
Yeah,
Hendrix
it is definitely
Plays softly in the background.
What? What does?
Jimi Hendrix.
Oh my god, that's literally why I said guitars play softly in the background earlier.
I know, but you weren't specific enough.
So is Riley going to jump
This
us
is-
back and
this is
forth,
getting carried
or
over
what
last.
the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. When Gail heard Marcus's plan, like huge grin ear to ear. That sounds awesome. Something that I would love to try.
That's gonna work on all of us. Like if you cast it and we just all jump at the same time.
No, you can go one by
How large
go
is
one
the
by
gap,
one.
Mike?
He
It's
just
about-
thinks it sounds like fun. He wants to try it.
It's about 20 feet across.
The
Oh,
spell
boy.
lasts up to a minute. So
What is
each
it?
of you, it's
What's
called
called?
Gust of Wind.
Oh,
The
You know,
spell lasts
that's
up to a
probably our
minute.
best bet. I don't think I have much to offer to the situation. So
I got
unless
10
somebody else
rounds
has a
of-
better idea, that might be the best bet.
Crazy winds.
I mean, like, I don't know how much effort it would take for me to carry people over.
Riley,
I mean,
for you,
so
you want it like for you. If you wanted to jump across, it would be no effort at all.
You're
But if
right.
you wanted to carry someone across,
Right.
it would require an athletics check at disadvantage.
Oof. I mean, like
I mean, you could always
Good
jump
enough,
across
right.
and tie a rope too.
Oh, shit,
Different,
yeah,
imagine
I got
there'd be a
rope.
Very big difference between me on his back versus maybe one of our smaller people, perhaps.
I don't know.
Well,
The taxi
yeah,
are pretty big
that's true.
too.
Yeah, they're like normal human sized.
Actually,
We're
a little
I guess we
taller.
don't really
We're
have
like
any
6
halfway
feet.
people, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, the half elf would probably be the closest to it.
You guys down to like slack line across the gap then?
I'm super down. I mean, we all have
Because
rope.
like,
Seems like the way to go.
It's our
Yeah, do we have
safest
a-
bet without anyone getting hurt.
Do we?
where are we going? Just directly across here then, or
I mean, that's what I assumed.
like to the side, or because they're
I mean, if you want to jump and investigate, you're more than welcome to, and see which one is going to be
Can't really.
best for
Yeah, you
us.
should do that.
okay. Which way first?
I mean, from where I'm standing, it looks like there's something over here, but I don't know what it is.
And we can't get to that from here, right?
Not
So
really.
you've
I mean,
got across, like straight across, you have a 6-inch beam from each of the openings, and then there are 6-inch beams running perpendicular across that meet around right there.
Oh, so there are beams. Are
There
they in? Are they like in the haze?
They're above the haze mostly, but the haze kind of wafts up above it and through it. So
We have no idea what the haze is, right?
All right, so I'm just gonna kind of hop, skip, beam, and then right to the edge of over here.
Okay.
Immediately, like check for traps or whatever. Oh! Wait, can I do it stealthily? Also, like
if
like
you're
that-
making that maneuver from
Like-
there to there,
like fucking Naruto style.
God damn it.
hold on, let me make sure you can actually do that. Yeah, you can make it to right there, right here.
Yeah.
If you're going there.
All right. Yeah.
If you want to do it stealthily, then go ahead and roll stealth.
God damn it. God
How's
damn
that?
it.
That'll work.
Oh, why? Oh, there we go.
Riley, as you land on the other side, so fleet of foot and silently like a cat, you find yourself in a room with large pillars, 3 large pillars, and there are robed figures on either side of you, knelt in a prayer position, and they are humming. They are humming in a chant. Taking no note of you.
Wait, what are they again?
Robed figures.
Just robed. Okay.
Yeah, and they're basically doing the Hymn of the Faith from Final Fantasy X.
Right.
Sounds like church to me. Got 9 years of Catholic school just like running through my brain right now.
You get chills down the back of your spine. Do you get some PTSD?
Do we follow him?
I mean, I wouldn't prefer
No,
it.
I mean,
Or her. We can't leave her in there alone.
yeah, but you don't know what's over here.
I say we didn't really talk about how long we were going to wait.
Demons. We're in a place where we're certain there are demons.
Yeah, but you literally can't see anything that I'm seeing right now.
Right, which probably makes Lyra even more nervous.
Yeah, I feel like she would scream though, at least.
We think that it's going to be a dexterity check to walk on the.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I've got something called enhanceability. Lyra, I'm pretty sure that this will help you.
Yeah.
You get disadvantage on dex checks, right? Because of your armor.
I have disadvantage on stealth. I don't know if it's all dex,
Stealth,
but
okay.
my dexterity is 0. So
Okay. So I can give you advantage. Does anybody else have really poor dex?
Yeah. Okay, but like, what do you?
Damn it!
Because like,
Michael.
That's not me. It's not me.
Way to go, Matt.
Definitely Matt. Okay, but like, what are you guys even planning on doing? Because like, I haven't. No one knows what's going on.
We're just
except for me.
strategizing.
Can everyone just fucking chill? Be cool.
Cool, guys. Be cool.
Be cool.
What are we gonna be?
Be cool.
Cool.
I'm cool.
Be cool.
Calmer than you are.
Fuck out, please. Fuck.
Be cool.
We're good right now. Just chill.
Cool.
Chill.
All right. What about checking out the direct across houses? Just
You want to jump over there?
yeah, just hop. Boop. Dekoth, what are you doing?
What? Dekoth is falling. Oh no.
What are you doing?
I had to get an idea of what was going on. So I was like, oh, what's going on? I couldn't see very well.
Does my stealth check
It still stands.
It stands? Cool. That's cool. Oh, what is that? Are they beds?
So what you find as you jump across is a room very similar to the one that you were in. However, the beds are not empty in this situation. Every bed in the room is taken by some sort of figure.
Yeah, but I can't tell.
Not from where you stand, no.
Can I still stealthily like walk up closer to this one right in front of me?
Oh, sure, you can do that.
Wait. I don't like at all.
Something about that tone.
Hold up, wait a minute. I didn't like that at all. I hated that a lot. For traps right here. I don't like. I'm not
I know what
like,
I'm doing.
Set any shit up. I'm not trying to set anything off right here at all. I don't like that.
You ain't gonna do me like that.
No. Is that Mike?
Well, would it help if you had somebody over there with you? Because I could join you if you'd like.
Like maybe.
Fuck yeah.
As you are lingering there, the chanting in the room that you had just left becomes a bit louder and more intense.
Fuck. Nope. Hate that. It's like that scene in As Above, So Below. I
mean, do you need me to really cement what it's like for you, Ryan? Because I could.
I swear to God, Matt. I swear to God.
Stop it.
It's not as creepy as in the movie, but like, Matt, what do you think?
Louder.
No,
louder, more intense.
How long has Riley been investigating?
We're probably talking 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Okay.
that sounds right.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna running leap over there after turning into a fucking lion. With a 10-foot running start, I can long jump up to 25 feet. So I should be
just
able to
gonna
make
fucking
that.
Yeah, you can make
Parkour
that.
next to me.
I'm just like, lion! And then I fucking land next to you.
Shit. Fucking.
Hey.
Lion.
So you can do 25 feet, right?
Yeah, the
So
running
can-
leap with a 10-foot running start, the lion can long jump up to 25 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Make a dexterity saving throw as you do that.
Cool.
Oh no.
Dexterity saving throw. This could suck, but let's see.
Oh.
Cool. That's not bad.
As you land, your
I eat it.
lion claws grip into the stone below you and stop you, like right where you need to be stopped. About right there.
Cool. There you go. I couldn't see shit, so that's perfect. Nice.
Dakoth, as you come to rest in the room, you see a room full of beds full of people laying completely still.
Holy shit. Okay.
You cannot see any features beyond just that they are humanoid.
Okay.
Hate this.
And what, Riley, you're here too? Or are
Yep.
you kind of a little bit over near the other group?
Nope. I'm like right behind you, next to you.
Okay, good, good.
You just blew right past Riley.
Yeah, you're like
Okay.
right in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, I can kind of see his bar, I think. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Literally, I'm like on the same spot. Okay, got it.
And the chanting is coming to a very loud, raucous. It's cacophonous at this point, echoing through the chambers. It sounds as though it's coming to some sort of crescendo, some sort of peak.
Lyra, your dad did not prepare us for this, man.
I'm
Shit.
not there because I can't jump across
I know.
anything.
I'm thinking this in my mind. I'm like, Lyra's dad did not prepare us for this. Because nobody could understand me as a lion. They just hear like, rawr, rawr.
So, do I think that they're in trouble on the other side? Like, based on what I know and what I can hear, does it seem like they're in distress on the other side?
I mean,
Because I can't see them.
So they've only been gone for a few seconds.
It's been 30 seconds or so. The only thing that sounds remotely ominous is the crescendo of a chant.
Okay.
Coming from the room to the east. Does anyone else have any actions they want to do right now?
If it's only been a couple seconds, I'm going to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yep. I'll trust my friends and wait.
Okay. So Lyra, Sunshine, and Riley all make dexterity saving throws, please.
And Riley?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna die.
Hate this. Oh God! Oh God! Maggie.
no.
Oh God, Maggie! Use the
Oh,
Q. Use the Q.
Oh!
Use the Q. Do something. Anything.
Think of your dad playing hide and seek or some shit. Oh no.
Think of what
It
your dad
looks,
told you.
it looks bad. It looks real bad.
Fuck.
From the depths of the abyss below you comes a purple ethereal tentacle. One whips right across your face, Sunshine, and misses you just barely. Same with you, Riley. Just missing you. Whew, right across your face. But Lyra, one whirls around and wraps around you.
Lovely.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I don't like the sound of that.
Oh wow.
Oops.
Dealing 26 points of damage as it
Oh,
constricts
shit.
upon your torso and just completely
Ow.
pushes all of the breath out of your lungs and
Ow.
starts to crush down on your ribs. At the same time, you hear the chanting stop and the sound of shuffling footsteps.
Oh, I hate
Balls.
this.
And at this point, everyone go ahead and roll initiative.
Fuck.
I should say so.
I knew that was coming.
Damn, Matt.
Oh, fuck my balls.
Lying to cough is best to cough, apparently. We'll
For
see whether
Rizzle.
or not. Like, I haven't checked out his attacks and shit. Oh, okay. Bite and claw.
Seriously? Fuck my balls. Of course I'm fucking last. Why wouldn't I be? Oh, God. Just fucking spare me.
We'll get you out of there, sunshine. Don't you worry.
I mean, we should probably focus on Lyra. I'm good. I'm just at the bottom.
Just tentacle monster trapped. It's fine.
What?
No biggie.
Where are you, Lyra? I don't see your token.
Down. She's down.
Here.
Oh,
Wait, like down? I'm confused. What?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
all right. She's just immobilized or entangled or whatever.
Is it just like flailing me in the air right now?
It is not flailing you. It is literally just crushing you, and you start to feel a pull towards the chasm. Dakath, you
Can Riley and I even do anything from where we're at?
Oh, I can. Watch me.
Like, is the tentacle in any way something I can attack from this location, or do I have to get over to the other
There
side?
is a tentacle that has flicked across. You are not 100% sure that you are going to be able to actually attack it, though, because it is moving extremely quickly. And
So the real fight is happening back on the other side again, then.
it appears
like-
so, yes.
Okay, well, I want to make sure that I'm actually helping save my friends. So if that's the case, I'll back up and do a running leap once again to go across the chasm. So 10-foot running start, I can jump 25 feet. Whatever's necessary to get me over there and help out my friend.
That will work. I'm going to go ahead and say that can be your movement.
Cool.
If you would like to do something else, you may.
Am I within range to... Well, actually, there we go. I've got a pounce ability. If the line moves at least 20 feet straight forward toward a creature, is the tentacle in front of me within this pounce, or is it more like off to the side? Like I can't see shit.
What you can do is jump diagonally
Perfect.
towards
Okay.
Lyra. And that is probably your best bet if you want to use that ability.
Okay. Can you move me? It won't let me move me diagonally that way. Like, I don't know if that's... It's just being a dick to me.
That was the
Or if
wrong one.
Over there.
Beautiful. Cool. So then, yeah, I'll use pounce. So if the lion moves at least 20 feet straight forward towards a creature and then hits it with a claw attack on the same turn, the target must succeed. So first I got to try my claw attack, it sounds like. And then if it works out, I can use a bite attack. So it all depends on if my claw attack lands.
All right.
Let's see here. So it's a +5 to hit. Okay. So roll d20 plus 5. That hit?
That will hit.
Cool. So then let's roll the damage. D6 plus 3. D6 plus 3. So there's the damage. And then if it hits, it says that target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So he needs to succeed or else he'll be prone. And if he's prone, I can then do a bite attack.
So what happens as you leap across and bite into it? The tentacle that was wrapped around Lyra literally just disperses into the air and
cool.
poofs away.
So there's nothing to mark prone then. So that's
right.
cool.
The breath, your breath finally come back into your lungs as you are no longer constricted from this weird ass tentacle. You see an almost vapor trail kind of swirl back into the chasm and start to reform into another tentacle. And Marcus.
Despite that, I give you a nice lion's thumb up with this weird claw. Like, you know, like it's good. You know what I mean.
I fist bump you as a lion.
I mean, how are you going to fist bump a lion?
Paw bump him.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, it's like, you know, like I've got this paw and I'm like, bloop.
I mean, you've been hanging out with
It's good.
Tabaxi long enough. You should figure that out.
Yeah, you know,
That's fair.
we got it. We got it. So it's good.
Holy shit.
So it's still there. We're still going.
Oh,
right?
yeah, there are still several tentacles flailing about. It's just that the one around you is no longer wrapped around.
So real quick, can we tell that, like, is this thing just made of, like, vapor? Is it made, like, do we know?
Yeah, is it just a vape tentacle?
It's certainly existing enough to crush someone to death, but it also has the property of being completely ethereal. So you would think that it is almost illusory, but something just beyond illusory to where it can interact with the natural world.
Alright, let's fucking go so I can stab all these cultists.
All right. Well, I'm going to try to hit the tentacle with a firebolt. And 18 to hit.
18
boy.
hits.
Yo, buddy.
Did my hit points go down? I should
And
probably do that.
15 damage on the tentacle. I'm hitting the one that was wrapped around Lyra.
That one is gone.
It's gone. Okay, but if there's some near her,
there's another one that had swiped across Sunshine. It's still kind of right in that area.
I'm just trying to protect my friends. So
yep. As you hit that, it also disperses into a swirl of mist, and you notice it kind of retreats back into the chasm and starts to reform.
It's a purple poof.
Into a purple little poof. A little... at this point, it is a little Dakoth Dingaling becoming a true Dingaling.
Does it look like we're actually doing damage, or does it look like we're just like dispersing the tentacles?
From what you can tell, it just looks like you are delaying the inevitable.
Oh boy, fuck this. Nope. Nope.
All right. Well,
I'm
I'm not sure attacking this. Go ahead.
Yep, you hear further shuffling on the other side of the chasm.
I'm gonna say to the party, like, I'm not sure that attacking this thing is the best plan, but I don't know what else to do.
I mean, we could. I have an idea. So just wait until it's my turn.
Riley, you will need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh man. How's that?
That's great. You notice across the chasm, two of the purplish tentacles are dispersed into a fine mist, and just as you kind of come to, you see another tentacle, or rather the same tentacle that tried to hit you before, swing back and try and hit you again. However, you have the wherewithal to kind of move back as it smashes into a wall and sends a bunch of rubble flying.
To GTFO, as they say.
And a gale of wind.
Okay. So let's see here. Can I see where Riley jumped the first time?
Yeah, you can see him right across the way.
Okay, because that's all I can see right now.
As of right now, you are seeing one tentacle that had just swiped at Riley, and then another large tentacle kind of slithering towards the eastern end of the chasm.
Tentacle's going toward the east there. So what I'm wondering is if I can see where that tentacle is going on the eastern side.
It's just kind of tickling the edge and searching for some, like almost as though it were searching for something. There are only currently two tentacles
all right,
extending from the chasm at this time.
So if I can see that eastern ledge, if I can see it and it's dim, I was thinking I might shadow step over there. I forgot I could do that now.
Yeah, you should be able to do that.
All right. So
He is a monk.
So I do my shadow step over here.
And what you see at your feet, there is a purplish tentacle kind of just creeping up from the chasm, feeling around at the moment. And then you are surrounded by 7 black-robed figures who are all staring intently towards the chasm. They do not seem to see you, though.
Outstanding. Because with Shadow Step comes advantage on my next melee attack.
Oh, I love this.
All right, so I'm going to get my Katana of the Tundra out, and I'm going to attack this one. Let's see here. Character sheet, please. First, there we go.
That will hit.
Okay.
And Gale, as you slice into this robed figure, you bring the blade across its torso, and you actually see almost like an icy frostbite burst out from the cut, and it's almost as though you have come to know this blade so much as to unleash its true potential. And roll an extra d6 damage.
Oh yes.
Damn.
Damn boy.
That's right. No, how do I do it?
Slash R d6.
Slash R. Okay.
And the icy touch of the blade consumes this figure, and it falls to the ground lifeless.
Hey, Gail.
Oh. Hey, yeah.
Fuck, I didn't see any of that, so I can't even shout this. Fuck my balls. Okay, never mind.
Do you shout
Well-
fuck my balls?
Yep.
I'm gonna do my second attack now on this one.
He's gonna announce it first. I'm doing my second attack, Sunshine.
That will hit.
Holy shit.
Most
Right.
certainly.
Add this in a second.
Holy shit. Oh.
That will not hit. Oh, never mind.
Right.
That's
Oh,
not the
damn.
The
hit.
attack
They
And-
already hit the damage. It's just meh.
And the blade cuts deeply into this figure. It remains standing, but just barely.
All right, then. Let me see here. Shadow Step counts as a bonus. Okay, so I've already taken a bonus action this turn, so I'm out of attacks. So I guess I'm done here. But I'm really, really excited about this damage that my sword's doing. I let out a pleased growl. It's like a growl / purr. Oh, that doesn't happen.
Oh. So I hear that, and I'm gonna be like, yo, what did you do?
I there's a bunch of guys over here.
Yes,
Tight.
we can shout things.
I'm gonna heal
This-
myself because ouch. Let's just level 2
Good choice.
cure wounds.
That's wonderful.
Okay. Plus I get 2 plus the spell level, so 4 more.
Was that a bonus action or was that your action?
That's my action.
It's worth it.
So Maggie,
It's
I
worth it.
think it accounts for that when you roll it, because if you see when you rolled it, it has 4 plus 12 there.
Oh, awesome. I haven't healed anybody in so long. Sweet.
We're the best clerics.
I know. And then I mean I can't see over there, right? I can just hear them fighting.
Yeah, you probably can't see over there. I mean, if you can see it on the map, then you can see it. If you can't, then you can't.
I can kind of see Gale on the map.
Then that's what you can see.
And to jump over there would be
Oh, to
Dex-
jump over
yeah.
there would be an extreme feat of acrobatics that would probably never happen.
kill me. Got it.
However, you can use your movement to attempt to do the balance beam across.
Yeah. Tyler has literally no dexterity. I am shit. I can't see anything from. I can't move my character either.
I'm considered a large creature. Would it make me roll at disadvantage to be ridden over there during my
Oh my
next
god, that would
balance?
be hilarious.
Oh yeah. I want to see it happen. So
Hell yeah.
I'll give you inspiration if you do it.
Hell yeah! I mean, I got inspiration already, so I might need it in case I fucking totally shit on my numbers. But yeah, there we go. I give a little motion like rawr, rawr, like mount up. Rawr.
I 100% am
Fucking-
down for that and just jump on a lion.
All right, you jump on a lion. You're ready to go when the lion is ready to go. Riley.
Cool. Can I use my movement to jump back over by Gale?
You sure can.
Fuck yeah. Because I don't give a shit about these weirdos. Huh. And Gale, what touched? Or did you touch?
I've hurt this one.
This guy right here?
The one right below you.
Yeah. Right. I figure we probably. Oh wait. What do I? Yeah. Yeah. Tight. Cool. Well, we're gonna focus fire here. First swing at the one the Gale is already chopped up and shit.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely happen.
Die, motherfucker, die.
He exploded.
Oh, you straight up decapitate that motherfucker.
Yeah, good. I hate blind people, apparently. And then they're at least like these couple are within like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I got some reach. And then attack number 2. Attack. Oof. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. We're going this one. This guy.
That'll do it.
That'll do.
Hot diggity shit.
And you sink your halberd into its chest, and it falls limp upon your blade.
I just want to make sure I'm not. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna. Of course, like the fucking one new thing. I'm gonna extra 1d8. They both would have gotten I forgot, but they both would have got an extra 1d8 because because fucking get wrecked. That's why.
Bleeding.
So how would you like to narrate that extra bleeding?
Oh god, I love this so much. So first one we decapitated, right? So it's just halberd goes clean through the neck, and head just kind of lops off. Body just kind of stays rigid and standing for a moment or two, and just like spurting out blood through the neck where the head was at one point. That one's number one. Second one, though. Oh man. I'm imagining the second one that I like kind of hacked at it diagonally sunk through its shoulder and kind of like a third of the way through the whole thing. Because I feel like he's not really putting up a. He's got a robe on. So like, and like, I like to keep my shit pretty sharp. So it's just kind of like a hot knife through a dead body, a soon-to-be dead body,
A butter body.
a butter body, if you will.
I have a
If
So
butter.
he doesn't even know it happened until after he moves a little bit.
Yeah,
I can't
and
believe
like,
it's not butter.
yeah, I can't either because he just sliced through it so easily that you would think it's butter. And so that whole like from like the shoulder to like, you know, like the first or second rib just kind of like peels off, and there's just like blood pouring out of that whole side, and then he just crumples to the ground.
Fair.
You're all welcome.
Fair and wonderful.
I know that was fantastic, right, Lydia? Yeah.
And
My dog
Sunshine
is proud of me.
is
in
ready
case
to
you all
go.
wondering.
Okay.
Do it.
So, can we see like where this tentacle monsters originated? Like, is it like right here?
Yeah, it appears to be originating from the center of the chasm.
So, like right here, right?
Yeah.
Cool. I feel pretty useless, and I know that my jumping is shit. So I'm going to hold on, real quick. Actually, hold on. Double hold on. Hold space of your choice. Holy shit. No. Sorry. Should have been doing this instead. What is the type? I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray on it. Is that cool?
Yeah. What are you targeting exactly? The central portion, the origination point.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that cool? Does that work?
Yeah.
Does that do it?
No.
Cool. I get 2 more.
Bam, bam. Pew,
Yeah.
pew, 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 pew.
So wait, you're like shooting multiple lasers right now out of your paws?
Exactly.
That is awesome.
Fucking fire lasers.
Thundercats.
Laser cat.
Thundercats.
Yes.
Ho.
Fucking laser cats.
Okay.
Fire laser cats.
All right, go ahead and do your third one.
Numero tres.
That does not.
Okay.
Oh.
So the 2 rays just kind of smash into the chasm below and light up in a flare. And what you see below you as they light up is a pit of bones and corpses. It is literally just a pit, and you don't know how deep it goes, but about from what it looks like, about 20 feet down, the pile of bones and corpses start, and then one of your bolts smashes into the center of the pile where it looks like the tentacles are originating from, and the one tentacle that is kind of slithering towards the eastern end of the chasm slinks back. It doesn't fully dissipate, but it slinks back at least.
Okay.
And anything else?
I only get one action, so you know what? I'm actually going to move back a little bit.
Huh. Good call. All right.
Yeah.
Nikoth.
All right. So I've got a passenger. It's time to
do.
make a jump, I believe, across to the action where the actual fight is taking place. Isn't in this room, right?
Yes.
Correct. It's on the eastern end of the.
All right. I can't see very well. I imagine the kind of fog of war or whatever is blocking me a bit. Can I attempt to make that jump with a 25-foot, my running leap, 10-foot running start, jump 25 feet?
So make an athletics check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, yeah. All right, might need to use my inspiration point for this one. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, probably gonna have to factor
yeah.
that in. So do I just roll it again, or what do I do?
You
using my
will
inspiration?
just roll again, not at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, so normal, get rid of my inspiration, and athletics. Woo!
Yeah.
Natty 20, baby!
Fuck.
Man, I got Lyra on my back. We are good, and we are next to Riley.
I
And
All right.
it's like, oh yeah.
This.
So
I'm a fucking bus.
you land in such a way that propels Lyra
Beep, beep, motherfucker.
in a way that she is immediately able to take action
Yes.
on her forward momentum, which would be on this cultist down at the bottom here.
I don't
Nice.
see
And I was
this
going to say,
person.
does that include my ability for if a lion moves at least 20 feet straight forward towards a creature, it hits with the claw attack?
Yeah.
Nice. So, Lyra, do your thing
you
first.
get to make a melee attack on that particular.
Bust this guy out.
12.
12.
That will hit.
Yes.
Get it, girl.
Oh, what's my damage on
Just click the word smiting
that?
mace
Oh, there we go.
in the chat.
Well, I'm working on it. Sorry. There we go.
Boom. Yeah, you smash your mace into the chest and cave in the rib cage of the ribbed figure. It remains standing, but it's gasping for air.
It's not going to remain standing much longer, I imagine. Because here comes a claw attack. Let's see. Roll d20 plus 5, I believe is what it said. Yes, so this is to hit.
That will hit.
Boom. And let's see. Claw is d6 plus 3. Not the best damage. But if he, let's see, target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. So if he's
No
not
need.
dead, he has to, oh, well, there we go.
Yeah, no need. You sink your claws into him and he falls down to the ground.
Another one of those claw bumps
I
for
was going to say
Lyra.
claw bump.
As that cultist falls to the ground, Gale, you can probably see this in your peripheral vision. The tentacle that was kind of wagging towards the south end starts to recede into the chasm as well. So there's really only there are two tentacles still active. One has actually both have started receding inwards.
I think it's working, guys. Keep going after these cultists.
And anything else to Koth?
Let me at him. Let me at
No, I think that covers it. That would be my pounce attack right there, and he wasn't knocked prone because he died, so I'm good to go. Yeah, I imagine Lyra dismounts after her badass attack, and we are good to go on that side.
I do.
All right, Marcus.
All right. So I have a strength score of 12. Let me see if I can. Can I jump across there?
So
Do I have to use the? Do I need to do the?
you would probably that way. You're gonna have to dodge some corners.
Okay.
So you would have to do an athletics check at disadvantage.
Okay.
If you were to jump the other to like a little further, it would be an athletics check at disadvantage.
What about using the? What about using the bar, like the
Beams.
beams?
Yes, using the
Beams.
beams, you will just need to succeed on a dexterity check.
All right. I'm gonna make a dex check.
Do good.
You can also use acrobatics if you can narrate how acrobatics helps.
Oh, I am gonna use. I mean, does 14 hit it, or do I need to roll again with acrobatics?
14 is just gonna miss.
Okay. Well, then I have athletics trained, so I'm gonna roll acrobatics. Sorry, acrobatics. And so basically, what I'm gonna do is I've been up on beams in the ships, and I've been, I've done this during storms. So these beams don't really frighten me at all. Based on my experience on the ship, I'm just gonna sort of like tiptoe, and know where to put my feet. I'm just worried about these crazy purple tentacles trying to get me.
Yeah, luckily they seem to be receding at the very moment, so you're able to make it across, and
Sweet.
you have enough movement, it looks like, to at least get to one of them.
Cool. Well, when I get over here, I see this room full of cultists, and that's not really very cool. So I'm gonna think about maybe casting a spell here, because that's really not cool at all. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave,
Yeah.
and that is a 15-foot cube originating from me. So let me go back over here, and I will hit Thunderwave.
That'll be all of them. Does that specify anything within the cube?
Yes, it's creatures.
So it'll be your friends as well?
We're okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
gonna-
am I?
It's a
also-
constant.
But also, like, I don't know.
It's a Constitution saving throw. So I'm gonna do cast at level 2.
Oh, so you're gonna fuck us harder?
So we all need to make Constitution saving throws.
I thought I did it. Hang on. Let me make sure I did it.
It sounds like we're getting boned a little bit.
We can take it. We can take it.
Just because we can doesn't mean we wanna.
There it is.
If it kills these guys.
So DC 17.
I mean, like, yeah, hard to kill.
Constitution save.
All right, all the cultists fail.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how I got 1 damage, because it's supposed to be 2. It's supposed to be a total of 3d8.
So you got 10 plus higher level, which is
okay.
1. So you rolled
Okay,
1 on the higher level, so you got 11 total.
11 total damage to the cultists.
And whoever fails.
Yeah.
Tight.
So the thunder wave crashes through the room and obliterates the 3 remaining cultists. Smacks into Gale and Riley.
Is it half damage on success or?
Is that going to knock me into the pit?
Yeah,
I
same.
believe it is.
Oh, great.
So I just
They're
take
not
5.
pushed if you're not pushed if you make it.
It definitely
Right,
didn't.
that's not the question.
The push is up to 10 feet. I believe it's my choice. Let me make sure here.
That doesn't. I don't think you get to pick if it pushes or not.
It is pushed. Yep.
Yep. So Dakoth, Riley, or Dakoth, have you rolled?
Make a con save.
Good to
Dakoth,
go.
you will take 5 damage.
Okay.
Lyra will take 5 damage. Riley and Gale, however, will take 11 damage and be pushed into the chasm.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops.
Luckily, just as that happens, the apparition of the tentacles dissipates completely.
Yeah,
And
luckily.
you are all pushed down into this pit. You may make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage to see if you can grab the ledge.
I'm actually going to use my reaction to do slow fall.
If I wasn't a lion, I'd try to throw something, but sorry.
I guess I should try doing the ledge first. All right. Dexterity.
I mean, how deep is this pit?
It's about 20
Right.
feet down,
Oh,
and it hits a pile of corpses and bone.
well, it looks like the ledge is.
So, Gale, you're able to grab a solid grip onto the
All right,
ledge
cool.
with your claws, but Riley... Oh, wait, disadvantage, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, disadvantage.
So roll,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, well. I mean, I got a 9 already, so.
I
But
just want to
also,
make sure
like-
you don't get a 1, Riley.
Since jumping is my thing, I mean,
If you fuck this up, you're the worst dragoon in history.
I
Just
feel like
set that
landing
precedent real quick.
would be
Just
pretty
quick.
easy.
Yeah, so you both are knocked onto your asses about 20 feet down, and you land into a pile of bone and corpses, and the smell and the texture as you are now basically swimming in a pile of rot and death is what would we say? Putrid. It's agonizing. Make a con save.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I want to like immediately jump the fuck out of here because fuck this.
yeah.
Taste
I'm pretty
it.
upset about it. Oh, dear.
Oh,
Oh,
You
Jesus.
should gotta smell it first, though. Ooh, Gale gets just putrefied.
Gale, unfortunately, you land with your mouth kind of open
Oh.
and get a little bit in your mouth, and you start retching and throwing up uncontrollably. While Riley, you are gagging from just it's an uncontrollable urge to just get whatever is in you out. You're able to come to just enough to at least get yourself out. But you're gonna feel that for a while. both of us.
Great. I'm excited about that.
Sorry, guys. I thought Thunderwave would be a good idea.
Except for that it damages everyone.
Yeah.
Well, I got rid of a couple people.
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
it got
I
rid
totally
of the
got rid of
tentacle
all of the
monster.
purple shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So is there one cultist left?
There is no. Sorry. Yeah, no, he's gone. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So they're just gonna climb out.
Too bad we don't have a paladin to lay
We
on
need
hands or
to,
cure disease or anything like that.
We need to get sunshine. Sunshine.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
pop a couple of these good berries.
I'm gonna just start yelling for sunshine.
Oh, hey. My mic has been off this whole time. My bad. I've been saying shit and like, why is no one responding to me?
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah, which is great. Are we out of initiative?
Yes.
Cool. Can I fucking like attempt to go across? Like, I have nothing. Like, I can't jump. I have shit acrobatics. I have shit dexterity. Like,
I can do enhance ability on you, give you advantage on dex checks.
I can jump back being all lion taxi fucking Uber shit.
can we do that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
That's way better than.
Especially because I'm imagining a cat-like person riding a giant cat animal, and it makes it better.
True.
Gale, as you pop the 2 remaining good berries, you immediately throw them up.
Oh no.
You are doing not well.
Is healing word the one where I have to be in contact with them?
Healing
No.
word
That's cure
you
wound.
What?
No, that's the ranged one.
Healing words ranged. Yeah.
Cool. Can I cast mass healing wound on everyone?
Gotta waste that spell slot.
I would love some
I
healing.
have a lot of spell slots. So I'm willing to do that for everyone.
I'm going to go over to Riley, put my hand on her shoulder, and shake my head in shame. So I'm sorry, friend.
Yeah, she shrugs your hand off.
Oh.
Riley's salty.
Everyone got 3 extra hit points because I'm the worst cleric ever.
I mean, it's something. So I'm back to 59. Feels good.
Can I cast healing word on you, Riley?
I mean, she's not gonna say no.
Just
Do you
poke
need
her.
it?
Well,
Do you need it?
No, I'm fine.
Lyra, you need some healing?
I think
You okay?
I'm okay. I'm at 44.
Okay.
Whew.
Okay.
So are we Ubering you guys over here, or did that just happen?
I think it just happened.
Yeah, you got over. You're good. You are in the room with 3 pillars, 3 very large pillars. Towards the eastern end, it looks like there's a wall with a couple openings. There is a door towards the north and a couple of openings towards the south as well.
Somebody want to check for traps on the doors?
I'll
why
try.
would we do that?
I'll do one. What do I roll?
Perception.
Riley, no traps where you're seeing.
I'm desperately listening for like running water or something because I smell so bad.
There is absolutely no running water that you can hear.
Are there any traps?
Sunshine, where you are looking, you do not sense any traps. Riley, what you're looking at in the room beyond is another kind of antechamber with 4 large pillars, but they are kind of shaped in the way of it kind of like shaped as globes almost. Sunshine, what you see is more or less just a storage room with jack shit in it.
Great. So happy about that.
I can't see actually in this room.
You don't sound happy, Sunshine.
Or unless there just isn't any light.
There is absolutely no light in that room.
Oh, well, I don't like that. I don't think.
Cool.
Wait,
There's
can
a
I?
room here.
Can I grab one of these torches? Are these like torches that are over in this other room, or what? What are these,
Yeah, you can.
guys? And then be able to see things, see more clearly now that the darkness is gone.
No.
I want to check out these globes. What's going on with these globes here?
They
Guess we're
are
all going in.
they are totally like spherical objects that look as though they are ablaze. So they're carved in a way that they look as though they are ablaze.
Wow, all the bad feelings you had have disappeared. That's pretty impressive.
Sunshine's trying to intimidate them.
Wrong one. I don't have my glasses on. There we go.
Got it.
Well, it's better than you. You're like, oh, these are globes, guys.
I can't see. Why'd I try to
Damn.
intimidate them?
Sunshine, with
It
your
worked.
investigation, you are able to tell that these look as though they are the sun in each season. So, one looks like a super intense flame, a sphere and an intense flame. One looks like a subdued flame, and the other one looks like a flame that looks like fall would look, and one looks like spring would look. Yeah.
Cool. Did anyone check the north door?
I don't think so. Lyra,
Did you do perception?
I did not. I can do that real quick.
Up by the
'Cause
north side?
Sure.
Like right
Oh,
here?
you were standing over there. That's why I was asking.
I can totally perceive what was there. I was not perceiving a lot, I don't think.
You're not perceiving anything being in that doorway.
I rode on a lion today, you guys. It was distracting.
However,
Super awesome.
Lyra, what you did see beyond the corridor is another table, and it looked as though there was a humanoid figure on the table.
Wait, back in the other room?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Oh
it
dear. We should look at that.
Check traps before you go barging in there, preferably.
Guys, I think something horrible
I
was
think I
actually
just-
back there.
I think I may have just set off a trap.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Marcus, you walk through and nothing happens, but as you walk in, your foot actually like splashes into a puddle.
Is it a bloody puddle?
Can't seem to move.
As you look down, yeah, it does look like a bloody puddle.
That sucks. What's on the table?
It is a person.
Is it a live
Is it
person?
a dead person? Oh,
From where you're at, looks dead.
God, I hope my lion instincts don't kick in.
what the hell? Oh my
That
god.
sucks.
Does this person appear to have been tortured?
Yes.
Hmm.
Horribly. There's blood just like almost flowing off of the table.
I can speak with the dead. Just a thought.
I mean, do you
That-
really want?
If we're interested in knowing why this person was down here or what they were asking them, I have no idea.
What about over here? What do I see over here?
In the other room, or
Yeah, in the other room.
it's a bedroom that is just strewn with crap.
What are they doing?
Traps.
Nothing that you can tell.
Okay. Anything significant in the bedroom?
It's literally just a bunch of papers strewn about, some clothing, some cloth, a bed that's disheveled.
Okay.
Nothing
Fair enough.
really of note.
Definitely dead person on the table.
Definitely dead.
Is
Yeah.
it a human?
It's humanoid.
It is a human.
Lyra, if you want to talk to them and see what their last moments were like, or like why they ended up being killed, like be my guest. I mean, it'll help us out in the long run. But I mean, that's all up to you.
I don't know. I mean, is it a good idea? Do we? What the? I kind of just want to know what they're doing down here, but I don't know if we'll get anywhere with that.
Try it. There's no hurt in trying.
Well, it's just third level spell slot, so
Fair.
Maybe we come back if we need to talk to the dead. They're not going anywhere.
that's true.
Unless they're necromancers.
Unless there are necromancers, or we just can't get back.
I hate necromancers.
I mean, there's not really a way for us to go other than like across the fucking shit.
There was another way out of the globe room, wasn't there?
Yeah,
No.
there was
Really?
it looked like a passageway out of the eastern end of the globe room.
Oh my god.
My mouth tastes so bad.
Don't you have
We got
some fish?
to tend to, guys. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I couldn't keep those good berries down. I don't think anything else is going to do much better.
I have a feather. Do you want a feather?
I probably
Where's
have
the-
some beer. I have a brewer's kit.
I thought I saw a way out on the side of the globe room. I guess not.
Yeah, I might have closed it off. Let me draw something for you here. It
I'm trapped.
is
It's a trap.
not a trap.
I just can't move out of this room for some reason.
I know.
So
I'm having such a hard time moving.
there we go.
Come on. There's a door right there.
Hey, boop. Wait.
Check for traps.
Traps.
The door is open, and it's actually like askewed.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That means nothing. Open door doesn't have traps.
Hey guys, there's an open door.
Open door doesn't have traps. Heard that one before.
Anyone else?
So are we
Okay,
just
because damn.
Riley got it.
Yeah, there's no traps there.
Okay.
You're
All right,
good.
I believe you.
Let's go.
All right. So, anything else you want to do in this room before you move on?
Oh, hey, I've got an explorer's pack that has a water skin, right? I want to like swish my mouth out with some water and spit it out.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah. You are able to get some of the horrible taste out of your mouth.
Oh, that's good.
So I have this like little tiny bits of like lime peel and lemon peel that sailors would keep on them for trying to vent off scurvy. I'm going to give one of those to Gail. Say, here, chew on this. It'll help.
I'll try it. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Aww.
Yeah, that does it. That completely gets rid of any horrible taste.
Thank you
However,
for that. What?
If you've ever seen a cat taste something sour,
Yeah, that's the face. Nice.
you all get a good laugh.
Some puffy furs.
As a lion, I'm a little concerned.
Still worth it. Still worth it. All is forgiven, Marcus.
All right, so you continue on through the path ways, and stairway winds up, and you find yourselves looking at
Whoa.
a very
Wow.
Another
beautiful
opulent
room.
location?
Loot the room.
A quite beautiful room with braziers and beautiful light shining in through big windows. At the end of the room, I'm gonna move
Is
you
a
over
moose.
here. At the end of the room, you see a large altar with a purple glowing object. Looming over it is a large statue with like a demonic face. Within each hand are two large blades. The stained glass windows shine down upon it, and the flames crackle in the braziers above. And that is where we are going to leave it tonight.
Yep. Saw that fucking coming.
Damn.
Hashtag cliffhanger.
I don't think that's Paylor.
Every time.
Seriously, Mike. I mean, goddamn, there's so many factors coming into it, but always right on a fucking crazy suspenseful moment.
Dude.
Boy.
Guys,
Dude.
y'all realize that, right?
What?
I said we're gonna have to fight that statue. Y'all realize that, right?
For sure.
Oh, well, I'm sure there'll be some sort of test, and Riley will just fuck it, and then we'll...
Yeah. Exactly.
I can't wait. I can't wait. And as soon as Riley goes for it, I'm saying right now, I roll to intercept him and go, no.
Hey, someone's got to take initiative.
Slow it
Okay.
down.
All right.
I like it.
Someone's got to do it.
Take roll initiative after they get a surprise round.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
We broke into the house of Paylor.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
And we defeated a tentacle vape monster.
And we're gonna
That's
loot the
true.
room. Loot the room.
Vape monster. Oh.
No.
Yeah, so cool, guys. That was fun. Awesome.
That was a good one.
That was a hell of a cliffhanger.
Yeah, dug it. That was good times.
Anyone like to start us off with some gratitude?
I'm always ready, so I open it to somebody else.
My gratitude is to Dakoth for letting me ride a lion. That was really super awesome. I got an extra attack in that and everything.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. Like, that was literally going to be mine as well. I was just saying thanks for rolling with that. Like, it was just a silly little moment where it seemed like the best option to go with, and you're like, fuck yeah, let me mount up and let's do this thing.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Hell yeah. Yeah, the fact that you got an extra attack out of it was sweet. That you landed and you're just like, bam, with your mace or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that was great. Hell yeah.
Yeah, for me, gosh, so many awesome moments. But I think Marcus doing Thunder Wave, despite the potential horrific outcome for his friends, was really cool. And then the ensuing, oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
that was great.
Marcus really wants to, like, that's his first goal, is to, like, my friends can rely on me, and I totally shat the bed on that one.
Well, you just trusted that your friends would not get fucked. So that was good.
Well, yeah. So my gratitude is to Riley and Gail for accepting my apologies. Because I really just wanted to mess up the cultists, but it was a cube instead of a cone. I thought it was a cone when I started to cast it, and then it was a cube, and then it was everybody. So I'm sorry.
I don't think, did Riley ever actually accept your apology?
And it wasn't
No,
really the
probably not,
apology.
but-
It wasn't really the apology that did it for me so much as the lemon peels.
Get that nasty shit out of your mouth.
My,
I am.
go ahead.
I was gonna say thank you to both Lyra and to Sunshine for keeping me alive, because walking through doors as Gale does and getting sliced in half by chainsaws and
Oh God, yeah, that trap fucked you.
yeah,
up.
yeah. It's like you guys keep my character alive, even though he just kind of does his thing. So, caution. Life is too
Team
short.
Clerics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not the most tactically sound group, but we make do.
We can take a beating.
Curiosity keeps trying to kill this
To
cat.
be fair, I don't throw in a lot of that. So when I do, it's a surprise, which may be my style. So
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good because it throws us off so that we're not walking into every room going, I check for traps. But then when it happens, it's kind of a fun little moment, like that thing coming out and cutting into him. And then I was like, oh shit, I can use my new stone shape spell. That was
that was
sick.
awesome.
Like, that was cool.
That stone
and just
shape
make it happen.
That stone shape was fucking awesome.
Yeah, seriously. Like as
that
soon as
was
I
really
chose
cool.
that, I was like, what am I going to use this for? And when that happened, I'm like, I need to know. Is it set into stone? Yes. Fuck it. Like that was perfect.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I had like several different ways of you guys bypassing that trap. That was not one of them.
Fair. Oh, that was cool.
Nice.
So mine's going to go to Mike for one, throwing time travel in, because that's pretty rad.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
And two, for that fucking power play he pulled with like Lyra's dad. And like,
Oh, damn.
I've never loved anyone more than you and your mother, and I'm sorry I wasn't there. Hope y'all make it. Bye.
Quite true.
Twisted shit, man.
Yeah, she's gonna have to revisit that shit, given that she just walked away from him after he said that. So
Bye.
I like that you roleplayed it that way, though. I thought it made sense.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Put Lyra in therapy.
right, real life, you don't actually just be like, okay, I'm over it.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Mine probably has to go to also for that stone shape and getting rid of that trap. That was clever as fuck. And then also being a goddamn lion.
Right?
Yeah, lion.
That was fun.
That was
Welcome to
tight.
the Giant Cat Club.
Hell yeah, I understand why you guys are cats. That's so cool.
I mean, we were born this way. That's
Lady Gaga right there. You guys were born this way, huh?
Oh.
I mean,
That's
if you want
awesome.
to being gay to being a cat, then sure. Yeah.
Hey, I will always thank Mother Monster for all the things.
I mean, you know, I feel like in that world, probably close to the same thing. If you're just a cat person walking around in a human world.
I mean, they're probably like face some societal discrimination and stuff. Like that's probably a thing.
That's just one more thing I've watched. I watched her documentary like the day it came out on Netflix.
Oh my God, I
5'2", Lady Gaga. Fuck yeah, I love that woman.
She's so
Oh, Lady Gaga.
Mother Monster.
that ever.
Yeah.
I want
Well,
to say
cool,
thanks to
guys.
everybody for letting me like slide in quickly, even though I had to miss last time. So thanks for that.
No, that was smooth as hell. Like,
Yeah,
and
no.
you convinced her to join us still. So
Yeah, that's the whole premise behind this thing is we will find ways to get people in and out.
I think I'm gonna have to miss the game.
Oh dear.
Who's gonna do the recap?
seriously,
I think I have to nanny. I think that's right during like smack in the middle of outage, and I think.
Boo.
I mean, it depends. It might just be. I'll figure it out, but I'm gonna try to miss it.
I may have to be finagling some things as well. I'll be in Indianapolis for a wedding.
Oh,
Say we know a couple people who live in Indy. If you need a Wi-Fi connection, a place to hang out.
True.
But if
Make
the wedding's like
pilgrimage, see the closet.
actually
Yeah,
going
well,
on during the game,
Well, the wedding's on Saturday, and it's actually in Greencastle, but I will probably be in Indianapolis on Friday night.
there's not any places to be or things to do in Greencastle on Friday night. So
Right.
cool.
all right, guys. Well, it is 2:15 here, so I think we'll sign off.
yep.
Yeah, time for bed.
Yeah.
Thank you all. It was fun.
Good night.
Always a pleasure.
Bye,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Farewell.
Good night now.